Boom. There we go. And we're on. Hi, guys. Hi. Happy Saturday. All right. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here with me today, because you could be anywhere else in the world, but you are here with me and I appreciate you. With that being said, all right, let's make sure that we are doing all of the good things while we are here. Let's make sure we are tapping that screen, sharing and reposting. Also, let's make sure that we are taking care of all of the things, okay? All of the things. All right. Make sure we're knocking out the gift goals. Keep the comment section going. Tubers, hi. Guess what, guys? If you weren't here yesterday, what you missed was the fact that we are now at over 10,000 subscribers. So shout out to you for the love and the support, because y'all are fucking awesome, and I appreciate each and every last one of you. So let's keep that momentum going and let's have some fun tonight. If you are new over on the tube, hi, I'm Erica Shantae. All right. I don't suffer fools, and I just be telling Trump to go kiss my ass, okay? Like, Trump supporters, they can just kiss it. But I do have conversations with them. So with that being said, we're going to have to see what happens. I hope you like it here, but make sure you subscribe, you like, and you keep that comment section going. And guys, if you like to support me, support the stream, all right, the links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name, PayPal and Venmo. I also have a Zelle, everything with Erica9@gmail.com. And if you're over on the tube, you can send a super chat. All right. With that being said, guys, again, thank you all so very much for being here, because, again, you could be anywhere else in the world, but you are here with me, and I appreciate you. With that being said, Trump supporters, get in the box. Request up. You are the demographic of people I like to have a conversation with. All right. I promise you, I do bite, but it won't hurt. It might hurt. I don't have rabies, though. Okay. So, with that being said, go ahead, request up. Look at the bottom of your screen. Turn the pink and blue person gray. And if you're watching over on the tube, you can call the number on your screen. That number is 720-295-4868. Again, that's 720-295-4868. All right, let's go ahead and let my theme music play. I like this song. It's the Erica effect. We're having so much fun over here. Hey. Okay. It's not just a moment, guys. Oh, the Zelle is everything with Erica9@gmail.com. Everything with Erica9@gmail.com. Okay, the song's over, guys. We can start. Okay, cool. All right, let's see what we have here. I was telling the chat earlier that you would be surprised, but guess what? I have not paid attention to the news today. Everything that I saw news-wise was pretty much something I saw earlier this week, the Missouri Republicans at some convention that they had holding a moment of silence for fucking Derek Chauvin. What are we doing? Why are we doing it? That is stupid. Why are we doing that? Why are we doing that? But I did see something right before going live. I saw a post about Donald Trump. He held some type of presser today where he signed AI regulations. So I want to look more into that. And then also another thing that he did is he talked some shit about Pritzker, the governor of Illinois. Really weird guy. He's not all that together. But we will get into that because, I'll be singing my song in just a moment. Let's see what we got here. Tap the screen, share the live, do all the good things, guys. Hi, Riley. Are you a Trump supporter? Go learn gymnastics and then find a cliff. Ba-dum-bum. Hi, unofficial.
I hate niggers.
Your mother's likely having sex with one right
now.
Nigger.
No.
Sure, we get it. Sure. Your mother's likely having sex with one, and they're going to give her a son. They're going to give her a son that she can be proud of. And guess what they're going to name him? They're going to name him Tremarcus. Yes, Tremarcus. Tremarcus. Swan! Hello. They're not going to name him Jalen. Jordan, please. No. No, they're going to name him Obama. And name him Obama. Hey, yeah, I feel like pissing racists off tonight. I should just drink my grape drink. Oh my gosh. Okay, anywho, do the good things, guys. All of the good things. Why would I let a person by the name of Toe Muncher up into my panel? That's stupid. I'm not doing that. Guys, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna reset the soundboard, because this thing is killing me and I can't take this echo to save my life. Oh, thank you for that. What is this? That is pretty. What is that? Oh, the bonnet. Thank you, Jordan. Jordan, that was racist. Give me 1 moment. It's gonna be quiet, but I promise you I'm still here, okay? Okay, there we go. That damn echo is still here. I feel like I changed something because it's normally not like this. Okay, I know you guys can hear me. We're back. Let me see. Yeah, I just said that I'm going to be gone for a moment. I'm still here. You won't be able to hear me, but I'm still here. I need y'all don't listen to me when I talk. I know that much. Okay, let me see if I turn this down. That is annoying as a bad word. Maybe it's this right here. Ugh. Hello? Can you guys hear me? Hey, J Hops. I am focused. I'm focused, I promise. Can you guys hear me? You still can? Okay. I have a really bad echo. It's just fucking with me tonight. Maybe, I don't know what happened, but it's really bothering my brain and I'm getting frustrated. Okay, is this better? Okay, can you all still hear me fine? Can you hear me fine? Or do I need to turn it up some? Am I like super low? Now it's quiet. God damn it. That's fucking thing. What about now? Is this better? Turn it up. You sound very small. You sound like a little tiny baby. She's just a baby. Okay. Did I press a button and didn't know I pressed a button? Where's Mark? I don't touch my buttons. I just open it and see what happens. Oh, what about now? Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me now? What about now? Yes, you can. Okay, cool. Okay. Did anyone want to guess the song that I was humming? Let me pull up that damn video before I get distracted. Okay, here we go. Visit side. Copy. I'm going to pull up the video that I saw of Trump from earlier, and I just want to watch those videos. Can we watch stuff on our screens, or can we just have to listen to it? Like, how does it work now? Because I don't want to get in trouble. Don't speak. I know just what you're saying. Don't please stop explaining. Don't tell me 'cause it hurts. No, don't. Thank you, Cullen. Hey, Cullen, did you get my message? I hope you got my message. Cause you was like, what the fuck? And I was like, you know what? That's a fair response. That is a fair response to what was happening that day. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Hello. Okay. We have a person in the box. Don't speak. I know just what you're saying. Don't tell me 'cause it hurts. No, don't. Thank you, Cullen. Hey, Cullen, did you get my message? I hope you got my message. Cause you was like, what the fuck? And I was like, you know what? That's a fair response. That is a fair response to what was happening that day. It was great. I know you was like, what the fuck? I just laughed and I was like, yeah, that's him. Okay, let's see what this person wants. Hi, Moonshine. Are you a Trump supporter? God damn it, I can't hear you. Hold on one moment, Moonshine. Ah, fudge sickles. I gotta stop pressing buttons. Okay, there you go. I sent you a request to unmute. Moonshine, are you a Trump supporter? Oh, they were slurping? They're just being weird. Haha, I didn't hear you. That's what you get, you piece of poop. Haha. Didn't mess with my misophonia. I touched a button on my soundboard and I couldn't hear you. Ha ha ha. You absolutely weirdo. That's so weird. I guarantee you, it's all white guys. It's all white men. They are not okay. It's an epidemic at this point. Trump better go ahead and sign an executive order to get them some help. Them EEOC claims ain't working for him. That wasn't enough. Trump, do more. Help your people. They are not okay. They are unwell out here. Learning from Trump is wild. Okay, there we go. Let me see here. Don't speak. I know. I have that song stuck in my head. I had another song stuck in my head earlier today. I gotta stop singing. Okay, this is it right here. All right, TikTok, if you're listening, this is not my material. I'm fully aware that it's not my material. I'm just sharing it for educational purposes. Okay, I want you to know that. Educational purposes only. There we go. And we're going to lock it, and then we're going to play it. Unmute it, and then play it.
A really dumb guy. I know him well. He's a failure in his family, Pritzker. I know the family. I was partners in a deal with them. I made a lot of money. They made money. We made a good partnership. But he was like an outcast in the family. He was a slob. And the mayor is a low IQ person. I mean, he's a stupid person. Chicago has a case, a real chance to become great again. There's a case, great again.
That was Pritzker. That was his rant on Pritzker and on Brandon Johnson, because he's a nut job. Okay, there's more here. Wait, there's supposed to be more, because when I did it, there was more. How do you go next on the thingy, on the pictures?
Where I look at Chicago, you have a stupid...
No, that's not how you do it. Don't speak. I don't know how to work the computer, guys. How do you work it? Oh, I found the arrows. There we go. Like, how do you work it? Where are the arrows at? Like, Jesus Christ.
The exact same location, the exact same pool, except now the pool's clean. It was filthy dirty then.
Hold on. This is him talking about the reflecting pool. Okay. This is him talking about the reflecting pool. I want you to hear it. Okay, so here's how I'm about to do this. Since we don't have any Trump supporters, because they're all afraid, and I might sing my song in just a moment. Here's the deal. I'm going to read it, and then I'm going to play it, and I want you to tell me who sounds more like Trump. Deal? Put a elephant. No, put a dog in the chat if we have a deal. If you don't put a dog, then I can't do my Trump impersonation. Okay, Swan said deal. That's all I needed. Okay, we're good. Okay. That's where Martin Luther King made his great speech. With millions of people, I had the same amount of people. Same amount, I had more. They said he had 1 million people, and I had 25,000 people. I had more people if you play the pictures side by side. My picture's greater, bigly. It's huge, bigly huge. It's great, grand. No one beats the Donald. The Donald's the best. All right. Massive crowds, better than Obama. Kamala could never. No, they couldn't. Well, I'm going to have to do no sounds if I'm doing Trump, okay? He has like a deviated septum or something. He's always sniffing, okay? You have to close your ears if you can't take it. All right? So that was Trump. All right. Trump has left the building. I'm going to play the video of whoever this guy is, and we're just going to see, who sounds more like Trump. Here we go.
But it was amazing because that was my first glimpse into politics. I made a speech and I had it. More people, in other words, you put the picture side by side, which we have, and they said, I had 25,000, he had 1 million, but I had more people. They were tighter. My people were tighter. But these are minor details. That's when I said, well, wait a minute, there's something wrong. But this is a very famous place.
I win. Don't even have to ask. I win. I sound more like Trump. Like what? I should be on SNL or something. I don't know. That's what I should where's Jaden? I haven't seen him in forever. Oh my God, Ford. Hey Ford. Thank you for the Galaxy friend. Drop some hearts in the chat for Ford for the Galaxy. Okay, let me see here. Wait, did we have someone in the thing? And I wanted to do Trump real bad, so I said fuck it. Okay, no, we don't. We're good. Okay. I think I'm on too late. Tomorrow we will be on in the afternoon like normal. It's just the past 2 days I've been doing stuff. I've been having to do stuff. Also, I really haven't slept since getting back from Spain. And I don't know if I have jet lag or not, but I've been waking up at 6 o'clock faithfully. Shit's crazy. Am I an adult now?
Call from...
It's crazy. You turn
Andrew
40
Arden.
and you become an adult.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
Hi, caller. Are you a Trump supporter?
I am indeed.
How old are you?
19.
19? All right. What year were you born in?
2000.
You were born in 2000 and you're 19 years old?
Yep.
Do the math. What year are we in?
Shit.
He said, shit. He said, shit. Sorry, that was funny. He said, shit. I just keep saying it because that was funny as fuck. That was funny. Oh my gosh. That made my night. I ain't gonna hold you. Okay. Anywho, I'm supposed to say this. Trump supporters request of you're the demographic of people I'd like to have a conversation with. All right. By all means, if you're on the TikToks, look at the bottom of your screen, turn the blue and pink person gray. And if you are over on the tube, you can call the number on your screen. That number is 720-295-4868. Again, that's 720-295-4868. You are the demographic of people I like to have a conversation with. There we go. Let me see. Let's go to the next one.
See you
It's my turn. Okay. Here we go. Thank you for the heart means. Appreciate you all. Yes, make sure you're sending your daily heart means. And also, let's make sure we're going to knock out the cherries. We only have 30 of those to go. All right. And also, while we're doing this, let's drop our favorite hashtags in the chat. Y'all know what it is. We're not new here. And also, guys, the algorithm is hoeing me so bad. I was gone for a week. Typically, again, guys, it's hoeing the hell out of me. So let's do all of the good things. And, so we can talk to Trump supporters. Okay. CNN. Oh, this is Donald Trump on CNN. He went back and forth with Caitlyn, I think her name is, over there at CNN. And it was a thing, but let's do this. I got to move the mic out of the way. Okay. CNN's a very corrupt organization. Sorry for the mouth noises in advance. Thank you for the cake. All right. With the corrupt reporter standing right there, never smiles. I've never seen her smile. She's just an angry woman. She's a nasty woman. Just nasty woman. Nasty. Young, beautiful woman, but nasty. Never smiles. I never see a smile on her face. I see her standing with such hatred in her eyes. She looks like she wants to kill me. I don't think she should, but she does. I don't get it. I don't get it. I love her. I do. I love her. I love her so much. She just hates me. I don't know why. Melania hates me too. I try to hold Melania's hand. Melania says no. She says, no, Donald. Don't touch me, Donald. No, Donald. Don't do it. All right, now it's his turn.
Dan's a very corrupt organization, but with a corrupt reporter standing right there. Never smiles. She never smiles. She's a young, beautiful woman, never smiles. I never see a smile off her face. I see her standing there with hatred in her eyes, like she has hatred because we have borders, because we have a strong military, because we cut our taxes, because we do things that everybody wanted, and then we win our election in a massive landslide. We win 87% of the counties in this country. Nobody's ever heard of a thing like that.
Again, I literally am just the better Trump. I am so good at Trump. Like, oh my God. I'm trying to tell you, I should take this show on the road. That's what I should do. Matter of fact, I need an agent. Give me an agent now. All right. Give me that same agent that the Cheetah Girls had. All right. I want the same agent as TLC. See how successful they are. All right. Good business decisions. I'm pulling up the YouTube chat because I got to look at it while I'm live. I forgot. All right. Hey, tubers. All right. Hey, thank you to Saint Salomon. I like your name. The one mighty pen. Hi, friend. All right. And also, who's the real Dookie? Me. Because who's really the shit? Me. Okay. But thank you guys for the gifts over there on the tube. Let me say this. Spin that shit. Spin that shit. Okay. Let's focus. Let's go to the next one. Okay. All right. This is him going back and forth with a CNN reporter, the Caitlyn lady. Okay. That's what's happening right here. Okay. No to Pebbles. Pebbles can't be my manager. Okay. That's fair. I get it. I get it. Okay. Let's see. But she's found God. She's found God. She's an honest woman now. Let's see. I had a drink. I had alcohol. Now my throat hurts. Whatever. We'll figure it out. Be quiet. You should be ashamed of yourself. You used to be conservative from Alabama. CNN does such false reporting. Now my throat hurts. I can't do this shit anymore. But now they have new ownership, so maybe I'll straighten it out. It's hard to straighten garbage out. You know, maybe I'll get Les in there. Get my friend Lee. I don't know. Maybe get Peter Thiel in there. I don't know. Get Sharona. I don't know who Sharona is, but I heard Sharona before, and, you know, I think Sharona's a nice guy. I don't know who Sharona is. I just made it up. I don't know. I knew him back in the 80s. It was a good time. Good time to be in there. Good time to be alive. You know, we did all of the drugs. Oh, I'm not supposed to say that. You know, I'm not supposed to say that. You know, the Donald doesn't do any drugs. No, I've never done coke off of toilet seats with Robert. You know, Bobby Jr. and I used to hang tough. You know, it's been a thing. I don't know what to tell you. I'm finished. I don't like this one anymore. Let's see what he has to say.
But wait a minute. Be quiet. Have abused our people so badly, and you should be ashamed of yourself. You used to be a conservative. She was a conservative from Alabama. Can you believe it?
Thank you,
but CNN, in particular, CNN does such false reporting. But now they have new ownership, so maybe it'll straighten it out. I doubt it. But it's hard to straighten garbage out. But CNN has abused, and others have abused so badly. People.
He's such a piece of shit. Okay, what's the next one?
Let me finish.
Jesus Christ is long. How am I supposed to do this? That's a long one.
Call from
Xavier.
He sounds so happy. Hi, Xavier. Are you a Trump supporter?
Sure am.
Okay. All right. Look at you. You all happy about it and stuff. That's what's up. All right. For TikTok purposes, how old are you?
I am 37 years old.
Okay. All right. And why are you still supporting Trump?
Well, I got some couple of things to say.
Are you going to be answering the question?
Here they are. One of the things that I like about Trump is his no-nonsense approach on things. Now, the war on Iran. I had the support that
Thank you, Colby's pointer.
he was going to help us, right? You know, we talk about gas prices and things like that, and boy, I tell you what, I'm with you. I think that the gas prices are a little high, and boy, it has been quite the journey that we are all suffering with that. However, I do think that we will reach a point in which we will prosper from this somehow.
Oh,
What
so
do you
you
think?
keeping hope alive?
Well, let
You
me
got
ask you
dreams
this:
and
like,
aspirations?
what it?
No, answer the
Yeah, what do
question. You got dreams and aspirations?
Well, yes, because
Mm-hmm.
I have hopes that we will be able to prosper from getting the necessary resources that we need in order for the America to thrive on, right? That's what we do,
What?
is we negotiate with other countries, and unfortunately we've had to use some of those negotiations
Hey,
with
someone
wars.
said I have a dream
I'm
ass nigga.
I'm not in full agreement with that, like I'm
Guys,
sure
if you
there's
want to support me, the links are in the
ways that we
bio.
could have
Thank you.
done things differently, but
Someone's asking.
yeah. Am I optimistic about the war
Oh my
with
God.
Iran? Yes, because I think that in the end we will, as American people, we will thrive from that. What do you think?
No, I disagree with you.
No?
Yeah, I
Okay.
disagree because these things, some things like how we had the immediate global impact with oil, with the Strait being closed, that was something that we could see immediately, right? Because oil prices are something that can be impacted daily. However, things such as the cost of furniture, the cost of groceries, even the cost of shipping, things such as the decrease in agriculture that we're likely to see within 6 to 9 months, because we know that a large portion of the fertilizer production flows through the Strait of Hormuz. So it's like we're going to see the impacts of this for quite a while. It's not something that's just going to happen overnight. So no, I don't think that we're going to be okay. It's going to take us years to actually recover from what Donald Trump is currently doing. And the sad thing about it was it's something that didn't need to happen. Don't you think? Do you think that we needed to go to war with Iran?
At the start of it, when there was talking points of like we need to um, intervene in the idea of them getting a hold of nuclear power, yes.
Really? But the thing is that they didn't, and they don't have nuclear power. So they don't have any nuclear
Okay.
weapons, I should say. But give me just a moment. I want to say a quick thank you. Wesley Pillow, thank you so much for the $2 super chat, friend. You said, hi, have a good stream. I definitely will try to, Wesley. And I want to say thank you so much for the super chat yesterday at the beginning of the stream. I did miss it. I do apologize. I saw it and I was like, oh, fudge sickles. I got to make sure that I shout you out. So thank you so much, Wesley. Glad you're here. All right. And guys, let's keep doing all the good things. Drop some hearts in the chat for Wesley, y'all. Okay. We didn't need to go to war. They didn't have nuclear weapons. I mean, you probably already know this, but it's been a claim that they've had nuclear capabilities since the mid 90s. And they haven't produced a nuclear weapon. Don't you think that after we bomb their 3 nuclear facilities in June of 2025, that if they had a nuclear weapon, that, maybe they would have dropped one on us? Or maybe even drop one on Israel because Israel was bombing them up. Why didn't they?
Okay. So, sorry, I have to mute your video. So, one thing I will have to say is that, like, no,
Thank you, Sean, for the flow state. Appreciate you, friend.
well, I told you that I was, wasn't I?
Who is he talking to? I'm sorry, what?
Are you? Okay, sorry. I'm listening to the stream and
Why
I'm on
would
the
you
call
listen to
with
the
you.
stream if you're on the phone call?
Yeah, okay. So, to answer your question, going into the Iran war, there was some optimism there, was that we were going to stop the dictatorship that was going on in Iran. A lot of people in Iran were happy about this, right? Because we, at that time, know that there was about 30,000 protesters that were killed over protesting that dictator. So at the start of it, yes, like I was like, okay, we're going to go in there, we're going to intervene, we're going to try to do what's best for these people, and as thinking progressively, I was like, okay, we're going to protect these people, right? They're protesting a dictator that wasn't in best interest for those people. So now, you said it was in February, so we're, what, 3 or 4 months in?
It was February 28th.
Okay. Now, can I look at a different perspective of it? Yes. Have we created a bit of a
How
mess
did you think that it was
with this?
for going into Iran to save the Iranian people? I thought Donald Trump's whole thing was like, we're not the world's police, so we shouldn't get involved in other people's matters. We should be America first. How is going into Iran to supposedly save their people from something America first, but then also we have people here stateside, all right, who are being targeted by the government. And we're not talking, I'm not talking about immigrants. I'm literally talking about American citizens that are being targeted by the government via legislation. So,
Okay.
so I'm like,
Well, so
how
there's two sides of that, right? I'm
there's
I'm
two
with you.
sides of it.
Like, yes. And here's one side is, did we go over there to stop something that was oppressing another country? Yeah. Was there alternative like there obviously there was an alternative motive for it, which was the oil, right?
But
That
how
was
did
going to benefit us.
how did
Now,
Donald
on the
Trump
other,
go from wanting to save those people to not even a full month later saying stuff like an entire civilization will be wiped out?
yeah, I'm not
It was
okay with
never
that. I'm not okay with
about
that.
the people. That's the whole point. It was never
No,
about the
of course
people.
not. No, of course not. It was is an ulterior motive for sure. And and then I'm with you. Like at the beginning, was it about going in and stopping a quote unquote dictator? Sure.
No,
You
it
know.
wasn't. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It was never about that. That's what you're
Okay.
not understanding. You keep saying that I'm with you, but then you keep saying that, it's about it was about saving the people. No, it's not. It was never about the people itself, because if it was about the people, then we would have never triple tapped a school full of school children, killing about
No.
160 of them.
And there was definitely some sacrifices that didn't need to be made. That's for sure. I'm with you on that.
Sacrifices?
Because that's not right. I don't
Yes, sir, they were
care
murdered.
what your agenda is, and if you want to take out a dictator, you take out the dictator.
It wasn't a sacrifice. Those kids were
that
murdered.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm with you. Like, I don't agree with that. 100%. I don't agree with that, because children should not be a victim of war and of a conflict. If Trump was down for taking down a dictator, that's fine. Take out the dictator, but nobody else has to suffer for that. What I'm getting at is, he didn't have the right to do that, but he also had a motive to do that, and that was in the best interest of the country. And
I'm sorry, the best interest of what country?
Us.
How
we
was
had to get the
how
oil.
was triple tapping a school and killing, all right, about 160 school-age children and their teachers, 180 in total, in the best interest of the United States of America, sir? How is murder in the best interest of the United States of America?
Honestly, you're right. It wasn't. It's no better than the
Sir,
dictator
please
that was
cut the
killing
shit.
people protesting.
Like, seriously, cut the shit. Can you just like get to it? Like, what is it? I don't like
I'm
people
gonna
who
get.
straddle the fence at all. And you're straddling the fence. And your 5 minutes actually is up on me being nice and just listening. So cut the shit, get to the point. What is it that you are actually still supporting?
I support the idea that if we have what's in best interest for America, then we need to look at that.
Is not in the best
That's the
interest of
benefit.
America, though, because we have 13 soldiers who are dead because of this administration's incompetence. They left them out there in the middle of Kuwait with no information, absolutely
Hmm.
nothing, and they're dead because of it. Burnt alive in a friggin' triple wide trailer. Like you're not saying anything, and to like the idea of something, okay, you like the idea of it, but how is it in practice? What does this actually look like in practice? What about that is it that you actually like, that you are supporting? If you can't name something, then what all you're telling us here is that you're just doing this whole blind loyalty thing. And I can't deal with people who are just loyal, like blindly loyal to Trump, because there's no getting through to you.
Okay. What is in best interest of America? Do we need the oil?
What is in the best interest of America is ensuring that Americans can eat. We should not have 1 in 4
Okay.
children going to bed hungry. What's in the best
Okay.
interest of America is to not have a burgeoning homeless, houseless population. What's in the best interest of America is for people to be able to actually afford to pay their bills. That's in the best interest of America. People shouldn't have to rely on credit in order to survive. They shouldn't be paying Peter to, like, what is it, robbing Peter to pay Paul? They shouldn't be doing that.
Uh-huh.
All right. Not in the richest
Okay.
nation in the world, right? So why is
Okay.
it that, like, the Trump administration is doing things to cause more pain for American citizens? We don't need the oil of Iran, nor do we even need the oil of
Okay.
Venezuela.
Okay.
So that's in the best interest of America. But Donald Trump is cutting funding to those programs, kicking people off of those benefits. So again, causing
Okay.
more harm.
Okay. So, all right. I will agree with you that we don't need oil from other countries. Fine. Screw it, right? We can do it. And I'm with you. You know, we can survive on our own. We're a soluble country, right? Let me ask you this. So if people in our country,
So bad.
right,
Mm-hmm.
we have the choice to benefit ourselves or deficit ourselves in healthcare. What do you think about that? Like, I mean, do you think that people should decide to make better health
Thank you,
life
Aaron, for the cheers. I
choices
appreciate you,
for
friend, over there on the
themselves,
tube.
or
I don't know how much these things
you
are
know, so
worth,
that
so
way
I'm
we
just
don't
going to
have
say
to
it.
rely
Spin
on the
that shit.
government?
Spin that shit. I'm sorry, you said, are we able to put ourselves in a deficit for healthcare? Say that again. Rephrase your question.
Yeah. So I'll give you some history if you want to hear a story.
I don't really want to hear a story,
So
but you can
I
just rephrase the question.
here's my question:
Okay.
is that if there is a choice to live a better, healthy lifestyle, as opposed to taking benefits from the government, which would be the better choice?
Yeah, I'll answer that question for you in just a moment. Shout out to, hey, Defining Me. Hey, Miss Valerie. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Miss Valerie said, Khomeini issued a fatwa, an Islamic religious decree, banning the development of nuclear weapons in the early 2000s. That is very true. I believe it was either 2003 or 2004 in which he did that. So, yeah, because he said that nuclear weapons would go against their religion, would go against Islam. So there's that part. Thank you so much, Ms. Valerie. I appreciate you. Drop some hearts in the chat, guys. Drop those hearts in the chat. Also, let me make sure I'm not missing anything. I am missing stuff. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, let me see here. Shout out to Manda Panda. Hey, Manda, for the $2.22. Manda said, live raid. I asked my dog what 2 minus 2 is. She said nothing. Wait, were you guys supposed to send me dad jokes? A shout out to you, Amanda. That was funny. Thank you. Hey, thank you, Alicia, for the 5. Alicia said, my God, dad jokes. Why is it that the bicycle could not stand up by itself? Because it is too tired. Thank you very much. Oh my God, Swan, thank you for the 5. Swan said, when does a joke become a dad joke? When it becomes apparent. I needed some drum rolls, please. Can we get some drum rolls? Okay, give me a moment. Where's the drum roll? But a bump. Thank you guys. Y'all, that's fucking hilarious. That's funny. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate y'all. Oh, also, we got another one. Kimberly, thank you for the 5. Kimberly said, what is a fish without eyes? A fish. Spell FSH. Yes. Jocelyn. We haven't done dad jokes in so long. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are fucking awesome. And Wesley has a message for you, caller. Wesley sent Wesley Pillow sent a $5 super chat and said, this caller is disingenuous. He is also boring. How can a person be this wrong, this misinformed, and this obnoxious? I don't know. You have to ask him. I'm just a messenger, by the way, sir. I only read it. All right. Wesley, I agree. I so fucking agree.
All right. So, Leslie, thank you so much for your comment. And I appreciate that you are honest and say that I'm boring. That's funny. Okay.
Okay. All right. So guys, I'm not hold on one more. I got to finish my commercial break. But thank you for your patience. I appreciate it. Okay, guys, thank you so very much for the dag jokes. That was friggin' awesome. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for the love. Drop some hearts in the chat for all of our donors. All right. And if you'd like to support me, support the stream, the links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name, PayPal and Venmo. I also have a Zelle, everything with Erica9@gmail.com. And if you're over on the tube, you can send a super chat. All right. Thank you all so very much for everything, because everything is appreciated and most definitely accepted. Also, guys, let's make sure we keep doing the good things here on the Tiki Talks. Let's tap that screen, get these likes up to 100,000 likes. Also, continue to share and repost the live, and let's knock out the remaining 53 of the hi bears, all right, because you're too kind. So thank you all so very much again for the love. And remember, if you do send anything 1,000 coins or higher, you're getting spin that shit. I just want to let you know that, TikTok. Also, over on the tube, let's get the likes over 100. All right, we're really close, so let's get the likes over 100. It's over 400 people watching over there, so I know that we can do that. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button. All right, let's continue. So to answer your question, being fit is not like a precursor for being healthy. There are people who are fit who are still unhealthy. Okay, so you can be physically fit, but you can still have a chronic illness in which you're going to need to have medical care for. All right, and I think that it would be best for Americans, all right, if we actually had a system, again, especially as the richest nation in the world, all right, that actually was for the well-being of the people and provided, let's say, even a single payer system for people to get health care. That's it.
Okay. So let me ask you this. Like, how would that free health care be paid for? Who would pay for that?
All of us would pay for it.
Okay. So how's that free health care?
All of us would pay for it via taxes. Don't we pay taxes right now?
Yeah. So how is that free health care?
Our taxes would then go towards, all right, providing the free health care, because right now we pay taxes plus like the average family of 4 spends like well over like $10,000 a year for healthcare. And I'm talking about just premiums.
So when you get hired on with a company and they offer health benefits, like, we're already paying for that, right?
I'm sorry, what?
So
Say it one more time.
If we get hired on with an employer, you know, you go work for a company and they offer health benefits, we're already paying for that.
When you say we're already paying for that, do you mean the employer or do you mean the employee? Because both are paying for it. and both of them
Yeah.
still pay taxes. So why
Right.
is it that why can't we just pay a little bit more in taxes, which the studies already show that even if we were to increase the tax rate, let's say to a flat 25% tax rate, that people still would pay less out of pocket for health insurance.
Okay.
Like
I
you,
watched a video. I
Mhm.
watched a video where this woman was talking about how she went in to go get a checkup, and because she didn't have insurance, she paid $98. Okay. She paid $98, but if she had insurance, she would have to have paid $200. So where, like, I guess
where did this one story happen?
that's a good question, because she did not tell anybody where that was at. You're right. You got
Oh my God.
I'm just asking. Like, let's just say, like, if we had health insurance that we're paying $200 a month to have health care, and when we go in, the upfront cost is $200. I guess that's not the right number, but it seems like when we go to pay health care, X amount of money every month, and then we have to co-pay in order to do the visit, and then versus if we were to just pay it in cash without insurance, like, it sounds like it's cheaper.
It's cheaper to have
That's
universal health care because there wouldn't be any necessarily upfront costs. There wouldn't be a copay because it's covered. It's covered. We're all paying into it via our taxes. So right now we're being double, sometimes triple charged, because we pay taxes, we pay the premiums, and we also have to meet the deductible. And sometimes quadruple charge if you have a deductible and a copay. So there's that. All right. With universal health care, you wouldn't have those additional expenses. So it actually would end up being cheaper for people to actually do it.
But aren't we already paying higher in taxes?
No,
So
we're
how
not
would this?
No, what do you mean? Are we already paying higher in taxes?
I mean, shit, dude. I look. I make $70,000 a year, and I still owe taxes every year, even though I file and I pay my taxes, but I still owe every year. So how is this going to benefit me?
Get an accountant.
There's get an accountant.
Yeah,
Don't I
get an
have to
accountant.
pay for an accountant?
Yeah. Don't you got to pay for health insurance right
Okay.
now too?
So
Guess what? If you had universal health care, guess what? You could save that money that you're paying premiums out of your paycheck every 2 weeks, okay, and use it for an accountant.
How much am I saving?
There you go.
If I
Like,
make
what are we doing?
$70,000 a year, if I make $70,000 a year and I still owe taxes and I'm paying into a healthcare program, how much am I saving? Where's
I don't know.
the kickback?
Go ask ChatGPT. Is this something that you've ever looked into before?
Well, no. I mean, like, if do your numbers, right? If I make $70,000 an hour or a year, sorry, if I make that $70,000 a year and somebody else makes $40,000 a year, how much are they paying into healthcare and taxes, and how much am I paying into healthcare and taxes? Like, where's the benefit? Like, I'm just trying to understand, like, how are we going to get the kickback? How are we going to benefit from this, as opposed to, like, if we were just to live a healthy lifestyle?
Yeah, no, okay. You keep saying healthy lifestyle again. A healthy lifestyle, all right,
What's
does
wrong with a
not
healthy
mean
lifestyle?
that you are healthy. I'm trying to tell you that you can eat all of the greens that you want to. All right. It doesn't mean that you don't have Crohn's disease. All right. It doesn't mean that you don't, let's say, have emphysema or COPD. It doesn't mean that you might not, that you won't get pneumonia. It doesn't mean that you won't get into a car accident and lose a leg. Okay. All right. The purpose of the universal health insurance, all right, is to ensure that regardless of whether or not you can afford it, that you get the care that you need. All right. You get the care that you need in order to live. And there's no cost to you, because what is the number one reason that Americans file for bankruptcy, sir?
Well, you said that there's no cost to us, but there is. You said that it would be
It's via our
taxed upon
taxes.
us.
Do we already pay taxes? Yes or no?
Yes, we pay taxes.
You already pay taxes right now.
Uh-huh.
You also pay
Okay.
a health insurance premium, don't you?
So
Do
why
you
is
pay
that
a
a
health
benefit
insurance
to me?
premium, sir? Yes or no?
Hell no, I don't.
You don't pay a health insurance premium, so you don't have health
Do
insurance?
you want to
Or do you have
know why I
Medicaid?
don't pay health? Hell no. I don't have any of it, and here's why. Is because that stuff is so expensive. How are we going to integrate that into our taxes and make that feasible for everybody to live on? How is everybody going to, if right now the healthcare tax or the healthcare that you pay into is $300 or $400? How are we going to integrate that into our taxes if our taxes are already high? How is anybody going to pay that? How? Because there's got to be a kickback somewhere, so that way the pharmaceutical companies and the healthcare companies and all that other stuff, they're making their money. They got to make their money somehow. How are we going to be able to afford that if we can't afford it now?
Let's take a look
How
here.
is anybody
So
going
it
to
looks
afford
like
that?
here that Yale University, along with the University of Florida and the University of Maryland, conducted a study back in 2020. And what they found is that transitioning the U.S. to a single-payer healthcare system would actually save an estimated $450 billion each year, with the average American family seeing about $2,400 in annual savings. This research was actually published in the medical journal by the name of The Lancet. All right. And it also found that Medicare for All would prevent about 68,000 unnecessary deaths per year, because people don't go to the hospital because they don't have insurance. So they choose to live with injury, with pain, with illness, because they do not want that bill. They'll just figure it
Right.
out. That's a sick way to live.
No, I'm with you. I'm totally with you.
So I just gave you some numbers from a study by 3 accredited universities working together. All right. And a summation of their findings. All right. The U.S. would save approximately, all of us, that means all of us, we would save about $450 billion each year, with the average American family, which is typically a family of 4, seeing a savings about $2,400. That's I think that's pretty fucking awesome. What's wrong with that? I'm trying to figure out what's the problem. You want everybody to eat some rabbit food, and that's all of a sudden magically going to make them healthy? Is that what it is that you're looking for? What is it? Because you're paying for it either way. All right. Is your concern that you have to pay for other people's insurance? Is that your concern?
No, because I don't have a problem with helping with people.
Then
But
what is your concern then?
My concern is why isn't anybody making that health choice to live better?
Why do you
What's wrong
think
with
that?
that?
Okay.
Why are we hold on. Why are we depending on the government? Why are we depending on healthcare to help save us when we can have the ability to go out there and exercise, when there's resources out there to help us exercise?
Does exercise cure diabetes?
Exercise can help with diabetes.
Does it cure diabetes? Yes or no? Does exercise cure cancer? Does exercise cure cancer?
You want to talk about cancer? I'm sure there's
just
a cure
answer
for
my
cancer,
question, sir. Does exercise cure cancer? Yes or no?
Exercise does not cure cancer.
Exactly. Does exercise cure COPD?
Hold on. Does exercise can help
Does
a lifestyle,
exercise
period.
cure COPD?
Is there a cure for COPD? Is there a cure
Does
for
it
cancer?
cure it? No,
yes
no. Because
no.
your whole thing is that, you eat
And
some
my whole
greens
thing
and some
is
fruits,
my whole
drink your
thing
water,
is,
all right, and you live a healthy life, then you know what?
mhm,
You won't ever have to use your insurance. Like, sir, be fucking for real here.
why not?
All
Why
right.
not?
Does it
Why
cure
can't
lupus?
you
Does it
why can't
cure
you live a
kidney
high why
disease?
can't
Like
you live a
you're
healthy
ridiculous. You don't
lifestyle?
make any sense. Anywho, I'm gonna read
Why
this because
can't
you're
you
annoying.
no, that's
All
not
right. Shout
ridiculous.
out
Why
to
can you
Maria
not
Carter for the $10 super chat. Maria says, "So glad you're hitting them where it hurts, the mind. Love and kisses." Thank you very much, Maria. I appreciate you, friend. Drop some hearts in the chat for Maria, y'all. Drop those hearts in the chat for Maria. And also, shout out to Wesley Pillows for the $5 super chat. Wesley said, "I heard a stat on Polly's live today. We could have paid for 10 years of universal health care with the money we have spent in Iran so far." Ain't that some shit?
Okay.
Ain't
Look,
that some shit right there? That little war
hey,
that you
no, no, no,
support.
no. Hold on a second. I'm not opposing your opposition. Like what you're saying about healthcare is valid. Could we actually spend the money towards healthcare that we are towards Iran? Like, absolutely. Like, do I think the government should prioritize their money that we, as taxpayers, spend every year? Should that go to us? Absolutely. I'm with you on that. I'm with you. I'm just saying that it doesn't exclude the fact that people can choose a healthier lifestyle. That's it. I'm
No,
just
a
saying.
healthier lifestyle,
I'm
sir,
not
it would
saying, I'm
only
not
literally,
saying,
only thing that it would do
hold on.
is that it could mitigate. It can mitigate, but it does not
Yes,
solve
it
the
can,
issues.
yes,
It
yes,
doesn't
it can
solve the
mitigate. Yes,
issues. And
it
not
can mitigate.
everyone
And I'm
has the
not saying,
ability to have a healthier lifestyle. That's the thing about it. You can't speak in generalities about these things. And the reason why is because
I'm
not you
speaking
have
in
to
generalities
consider
because
you
of
have
the,
to
I'm
consider
speaking in,
that some
I'm,
people don't have the ability to do the things in which it is that you're saying to do. All right. Donald Trump is cutting $200 billion from the SNAP program. There are people who live with kidney disease who have to have a specific diet, all right, in order to live. All right. They won't
those
have,
SNAP,
some of those people won't have access to their monthly food stipend because of the cuts to Medicaid, or not Medicaid, but to, well, those are coming too, but to the SNAP program. There are people who have
okay,
heart
so the SNAP
disease.
program includes being able to buy anything that you want without taxes, right? Well, that includes
There
soda.
are some
That includes
localities that don't
that
charge
includes
taxes on groceries.
candy.
I live
That
in one.
includes Doritos, which, by the way, the
Yeah, it's very
FDA has
privileged of you
proven
to think, and very classes of you to think that
no,
people
it's
are
proven
buying junk
that
food only.
yeah. So like, okay, look, I'm all for this. If you're gonna be on SNAP benefits, that's fine. I have a girlfriend that's on SNAP benefits. That's fine. Whatever, dude. I'm all for that. Like, that's cool. She needs the help. I get it. But do I want her buying M&Ms and Doritos as part of our diet? Hell no,
Ooh,
I
no,
don't.
you must
I
never
would
have a
rather
treat. You must
I
never
would
have a
rather
sweet treat
SNAP.
if you are on SNAP benefits, guys. Don't you ever buy any Doritos, all right? Because how dare you? How dare you
No, because
have
I've
a
been
corn chip?
because
But
even when
also,
I was
then,
married
how
and
dare you? All right, why is
I
it
was on
that
low
a
income.
bag of salad mix
Hold on.
costs more than
Hold
a
on,
bag
hold
of
on. I
Doritos?
would rather spend the taxes on somebody getting SNAP benefits for
Sir, you
them
don't
buying
get,
a
what do your
steak
taxes go right now?
or vegetables
Tell me,
than
how much
somebody
money a
buying
year
candy.
do you give in SNAP benefits? In regards to your taxes, how much money a year do you give in SNAP benefits? How much?
That is a unknown number, and that's okay if I give money to the SNAP benefits. That's okay. I'm all right with that. I'm not saying that SNAP benefits should never exist. I'm good with it. What I'm saying is that if you're going to be on SNAP benefits, buy the healthy things that you need in order to benefit
Yeah.
yourself. And
The average
and
American gives about
don't take
$35 to $51 a
and
year. You shush, I'm talking to you. I'm answering the question.
and
It's between
and
$35
there
to
is no
$51 a year towards the SNAP program. 35
dude. My lady
to
gets $1,000 in SNAP
$51 a
benefits,
year.
dude. My lady gets
How many kids does she
$1,000 in
have?
benefits.
How many kids does she have?
She has 4 kids, dude.
She has 4
She has
kids and
4
she
kids,
gets
and she gets,
$1,000 a month.
and that's
Shout
okay,
out
and
to
that's
her. I
okay.
hope they are eating good. I hope those kids
They
got the
are. They
best
are. All
school
I'm
lunches
saying is
ever.
all I'm saying, and you know what? This is what's so funny about this.
I am
is
so
because,
happy that my $35 to $51 a year is helping a woman and 4 kids eat.
yes,
I
and
am
I'm
happy
okay with
about
that.
it.
I'm not opposing SNAP benefits. Man, I've been on SNAP benefits, man, when I was married
You don't
back
get
in
to control what people eat.
2011.
I'm over you.
I'm just saying that if we're going to be
Sir,
on
please
health
go do a fucking
benefits like
sit-up
this,
and just hang up the
let
phone.
then it should have some restrictions on
Sir, go
what
run
they
a
eat.
mile.
Let them eat healthy. Let
Go
them
run a
eat
mile.
healthy. What's wrong with that? What's
Go
wrong
run
with
a
eating
mile.
healthy?
Like, I don't know, go do a 5K or something. I don't know, go eat
I'm
go
serious.
eat some kale.
Why are you
Go
getting so
drink your
mad?
water.
I'm just telling you that if these people are
Because
going
you're
to be on
annoying.
SNAP benefits,
You're annoying. You make
No.
absolutely no sense, and you
I'm
don't
not.
understand just
Yes,
how
I do.
privileged you sound.
Here's the sense that I'm trying to make. Don't get so mad. I'm just
Don't
telling
get
you
so
is
mad.
that
No one's
people
mad. I'm annoyed. There's a difference.
you're annoyed, but you're crashing out, and
I'm
all I'm
not
telling
crashing
you is
out.
that
You haven't seen crashing out.
yes, you
If you
are.
want me to crash out, I'll
No,
crash out.
I don't.
I'm gonna need
I
you to calm
don't. I'm
down.
not.
All right, watch your mouth when you're talking to me now. I just want to let you know that much.
I am being so civil with you right now. Like, it's not even a joke. Like,
I
come
don't give
on.
a fuck about your civility, sir. You do not
Okay,
understand how privileged and also ableist you sound. I
Oh,
am
Jesus.
valid in
I'm
being
Mexican
annoyed by
American.
you and your
I am a
ableism
Mexican American, and I'm
and
not going to
your
call out where you
privilege.
live because we live in the same state, okay? Governor
I
Polis,
live in
baby.
Arizona.
All right, I know where you live. Okay.
I live in Arizona.
So,
Where do I live? I live in Arizona.
oh, you got
What
a 7.
city?
Fine, you
It's
live
on
in
my
Arizona.
page.
You got a 720 number. Big deal. All right. So
Yeah,
all I'm
exactly.
trying
Yeah,
to tell you is,
you thought, haha, you don't know what a fucking Google phone number
I
is,
thought,
stupid.
you got a 720 zip code or area code. Big deal. Whatever. All I'm trying to say
He
is
thought he knew
that
something. That's so fucking funny. I'm sorry. He thought he
are
knew
you
something. I think it's
here?
hilarious. That was funny to me.
Listen to me.
Anywho, shout out
Here
to, let me make sure I got your name right.
to argue,
Thank you,
or are you here to
Madam
find
Ray
a common
Lisa
ground?
DeFowles. Your name is awesome. That's all I got to tell you. Like, that's a stage name if I've ever seen one, love. Thank you very much for the $10 super chat. The madam says, let me make sure I read this correctly. This knucklehead was on Pickle's show with the same argument an hour ago. What did Pickles
No, I
say to him?
wasn't.
What did Pickles say to you? What did
Who's
Pickles say to
Pickle?
you? You know who Pickles
What?
is. What did he say to
I
you?
don't know who Pickle is. I don't know who Pickle is. Who is this? No, like seriously,
Yeah.
like who is this? I have no idea. I was on the call with some other dude, but is that Pickle? I don't know. Is that who they call him? That's kind of weird, but whatever.
Hey
All I'm
guys,
saying
what kind
is
of
that-
snack should I have? Should I have Skittles, M&Ms, or should I do Doritos? I like the spicy nacho Doritos. Which one should I have? Doritos? Okay. Matter of fact,
Let
we're
me
gonna
ask
have
you
them
this.
all.
You're going to have them all, but hasn't there been proof on YouTube that these foods have not even been manufactured?
We have the drop go up, guys.
in a healthy
0
sense
out of
for
100
anybody?
so
Like,
far
they're using
to get this
fructose
piece of shit
syrup
out the paint.
and
He's so
Doritos
privileged. He's
is not even
ridiculous.
using potatoes.
No
You know what I
shit, because
mean?
Doritos
Like,
are a corn chip. That's why
okay,
Doritos
that's
are a
fine.
corn
And-
chip. And also another thing, the reason why people purchase those types of food, what you call junk food, is because they're dense in calories. All right. That's why. So that means that they stay in your system, your stomach longer, making you feel fuller longer is what it is.
Like,
Are they nutritious?
rice is cheaper.
Absolutely not. However, why is
Rice
it in the
is
United
cheaper
States of
and it's
America
healthier.
that a bag of salad mix costs more than a bag of Doritos? We have to be able to look at that. All right. Also,
Yeah, but
a
if you're
bag of
getting
Doritos is going to
$1,000 in
last you in
fucking
your
food
pantry
stamps
a
for
lot
4
longer
kids,
than that bag of salad mix will in a darn gorm refrigerator. So there's that part. Maybe we should look at these
Okay, so
corporations and
you're
see why they're so
relying-
fucking greedy, all right? And why
So you
they're
rely
making the
on-
healthier foods more expensive. Let's do that.
Wait, so you're relying on the preservatives because they last longer in your fridge over a bag of rice that you could get for $1.99 as opposed to Doritos that cost like what, $3
Do
or
homeless
$4?
people have a place to heat up like rice, like to cook rice? People without a home, houseless people, do they have a place to, cook rice?
Homeless
Or
people
can they
have
walk
a
around
choice
with a bag of
based
Doritos?
on, no, homeless people have a choice to get into programs to help better themselves, and they choose not to. So
Homeless
don't
people
use
have a
the.
choice to get into
Mhm,
programs in a
mhm.
system that is
Yeah,
already underfunded,
yeah. Mhm. No, it's not.
underemployed, and
No, it's not.
overworked. Are you
No, it's not.
serious?
I'm serious.
You are serious?
Yes, I'm
How
serious
is
because
it
there are
that how is
programs.
it a person? How is it that a person who claims to have
Because
once been
I've
on
been there and
stamps
I've done that. I've
themselves
lived that
has
life.
such a
That's how you
privileged
know.
fucking
Because
take?
I have been there. Listen to me, girl. I have
Don't
been
you
there.
ever your
I
fucking life
have
call me
been
girl. If you
homeless
want to see a
and
fucking
I
crash
know
out, bitch,
exactly
don't
what
ever
it's
call me
like.
girl again.
I
Do
have
you
been,
understand me? Do not call me
no,
girl. I'm
you
not
need
your
to
girl.
listen
I'm
to
not your
me.
fucking friend. Do not call me girl.
I
Do
have
not call
been
me
there.
girl. Do you understand that? Do
Why are
you
you getting so mad?
understand?
I have been there. I
Do
know what it's
you
like to be homeless.
understand? Do you understand? Do not call me girl. I need you to respond to that.
I will not call you girl.
Thank you.
You are not my friend. You are somebody
Continue
that I
on.
called on.
Continue
Listen,
on.
I called
Continue on with
you
what it is that you
to,
had to say. Your
fine.
privileged ass
Then you
take
need to
is
listen.
ridiculous.
Fine. Here's my take. Listen to this. Okay? You're not my girl. You're not my homie. You're not anybody, but somebody that I called. And this is what I got to say. I have been there. I know what it's like to be homeless. Okay? And I have worked on the streets. I have got the benefits from the government. I have done whatever it takes to get myself to where I need to be. I didn't sit there and be dependent on the government to help me through anything, okay? I got health issues. Yeah, I do. And no, I don't care to share them with you. You want to know why? Because it's none of your damn business. Because you're not my girl.
I'm sorry. Wait a minute. You literally just said out of your mouth that you use the government programs.
Yes,
all right.
I
And
did.
then in
Yes,
the
I
same
did. And I'm
sentence,
not
say
saying
that
there's
I did
anything
not
wrong with that.
depend on the government. Why is it that you think that other people are depending on the government, but you somehow, some way simply use it as a bridge to your next step? Like, make
Why
that
not?
make sense. What makes you different
Let me
from people
make
who
you
are
make
currently
sense.
using it?
Okay, help me
The
make this
fuck?
make sense.
No.
The
You
government
make that make
program.
sense first. No, sir. Make this 2 + 2 = 4.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Absolutely. Yes, I
The
used the
fuck?
government assistance to help me elevate where I needed to go because I needed help. Why is that any different from anybody else who's using the government now? They can definitely use the government to help them get on their feet to move to the next level instead of depending on them the whole entire time. What's wrong with that?
Who's
Let them
depending on them the
use
whole
the
entire
government.
time?
Let them use the government for what they need, but
Who's
they
depending
need to
on them the
use
whole
it.
entire time, though? That's the thing about it.
What's the thing about it?
No, you're not listening to
there
the
are
words that you
people.
said. You said that they're depending on the government the whole entire time.
Mhm.
The question is, who are these people that are depending on it the whole entire time?
People that are still on it. It's that simple.
What do you mean people
The
that are
people
still
that are
on it?
still
Somebody
there.
probably got on
There
it yesterday. They're still on it today. Somebody could have got on it a month ago. They're still on it today. What do you mean people that are still on it?
Okay. Well, we can
Use
pull
your
some
words
statistics.
and make your words make sense.
Dude, there are people that use the system constantly. You want to know how I know that they use the system constantly? Because I was a part of it. Okay? Let me give you some background here. Okay? So when I was on the system, this is what we did. We would sell our food stamps to other people and they would give us cash. Okay? This is not
What's
unusual.
your point?
This isn't.
What'd you do with the
This
cash?
is every
What'd you do with the
day.
cash?
This is.
What'd you do with the
What
cash?
do you what do we do with the cash? We
What'd you
would
do with the
get
cash?
gas or we would pay rent. That's how
Oh
we would
my
do it. We
God.
would
So you're
sell our
telling
food.
me that you sold your food stamps to someone else who was able to go out and
Mm-hmm.
get some groceries tax free, and
Uh-huh.
you use that cash to pay your rent so
Uh-huh.
that you would have a house over your head, that you would have a roof over your head.
You don't think that this
You
doesn't happen
literally
on a
paid a
day-to-day basis?
fucking bill.
Come on, dude.
Are you
Stop being a trip.
and you what?
Stop being a trip.
You think that's a super bad thing?
Stop being a trip. This is exactly how it is. Stop trying to act like these people out here who are using the food
I'm
stamps. Honestly,
sorry.
don't give me, dude,
You
give me a
don't
break, bro.
understand
Give me a
that
break.
there is an
They do
issue
this
with
all
the
the time.
fucking
They do this all the
system that we
time, man.
live in. Are you
This
well,
is what
sir?
we do. This
Sir,
is
you're not
this
well.
is people who
You're
do
not
this
well.
all the time.
You're not well.
Oh, I'm not well.
No, you're not. You literally sold your food stamps, I'm pretty sure, for 50 cents on the dollar, all right? So that you could pay your fucking rent so that you wouldn't be homeless. Do you hear yourself?
Yes.
And
This
you're
is things that
upset
I've
that there are
done.
people
This
out
is-
there who
yes,
could possibly be doing the same?
yes, there are people that do the same thing.
Then what is your fucking problem with them doing that? By all means. I hope they do
All
that
I'm
shit. Do
saying-
it. They shouldn't
All
have
I'm
to.
saying, listen, hold on. You're getting mad. Just
I'm
hold
not
on.
mad. I
All I'm
told you
saying-
you're annoying.
All I'm saying is that people do this. We all have done it. All I'm saying is that at some point you use this as a stepping stone, just to better yourself. That's it. That's all. I don't want people to rely on the government, man.
So
Why
how
are we
long should
relying
people be
on
on
the
it?
government?
How long should the single mom of 4 kids be on it?
You know what? That's a good question, because you're right. There are circumstances that can come into play with that. It's circumstantial, and I'm with you. Like, I'm not saying that these people shouldn't have it. I want these people to have it if it
Stand on
helps
something,
them. I just don't-
goddammit. Stand on something.
I just-
How long should the single mom of 4 kids get food stamps for?
Okay, so in the example that I gave you, where I know someone who makes $1,000 on food stamps, right? I told you that, right? If they make $1,000 per month on food stamps, that should be enough for them to get a job and start making money on their own. And eventually, because we all know that food stamps
How
will
old are
start.
the kids?
Well, I mean,
How old are
they're-
the kids?
right now, the woman that I know, they're teenagers. Okay, so to
$15
me,
left.
I would think
15.
that because food stamps, this is how they work.
You're telling me
is
this
that
woman
they
is
will
having
stop-
to feed herself and 4 teenagers on $1,000 a month in food stamps? 4
Yes.
teenagers.
Yes.
4
That's
teenagers.
not, yes.
Do you know how much food teenagers eat? Teenagers
Yes.
eat like
I
they
mean-
breathe air.
Right. They eat a lot. I'm with you. And
And
you know
this is
what?
in
That's
Colorado.
subjective too, because, yeah, I mean, that's
Get
not.
the fuck out of here.
I mean, in this particular, hold on, in this particular instance, they don't eat a whole lot. They're teenagers, man.
they,
they're
what?
growing.
Teenagers don't
They-
eat a whole lot? Are you serious?
They.
As a
when
person of a
I'm just-
preteen, they eat way too friggin' much, but it's actually sometimes not even enough. What? They're growing. What the fuck is wrong with you? I need to tell you something,
Hold on.
because this is absolutely insanity. I just need to tell you something,
Okay,
because I'm trying to
I'm listening.
understand.
I'm listening.
You're privileged as fuck.
I'm listening.
All right.
No, I'm
and for
not.
you,
I'm
no.
African
Your
American,
issue,
and I've worked
your
hard for
issue
everything
is,
that I've
yeah,
got.
you're sure you worked hard. Your issue is this. Your issue, sir, is that you would rather everyone go without just to prevent
No.
one person from committing fraud, but you're supporting a president who is at every single turn defrauding the American people. Every single turn. There's no reason that a sitting president of the United States of America should make $4 billion in one fucking year.
No, they
$4
shouldn't.
billion
You're right about that.
while there are homeless Americans, while there are starving children in this country. There are some kids who right now, because school is out in some places, all right, who haven't eaten today because school was their only source of fucking food. All right.
Then
And Donald
then send
Trump
me.
has
Hey,
cut funding
you know what?
to
You
programs
know what?
that provided free school lunch. So there's that. I have one more thing to tell you, sir.
Okay.
You know what? It's not playing. I just want to say this because I don't know if you can hear it or not, and I don't give a fuck. But here it
Yeah.
goes. You know what? I don't hate you. I just hate the choices that you make because those are the choices that bitch ass niggas make. That's all. Fuck off my phone. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. I'm going to do the super chats first and then we're going to get to it. Like, fuck him. Shout out to y'all. Draw some hearts in the chat for y'all. Shout out to Madam. Hey, Madam. Madam sent 20 and said, kick. Shout out to you, friend. All right. Miss Valerie. Hey, Miss Valerie sent 5 and said, towards kick, caller. Caller is a man with a fork in a world of soup. Damn. All right. He ain't picking up on nothing. Oh, Jesus Christ, the Latter-day Saints. I ain't gonna hold y'all. That was tough. I wanted to cry. I didn't crash. I was annoyed, but I didn't crash. I was annoyed. Shout out to you guys. Also, shout out to Nicole. Nicole, thank you very much for the $19.99 super chat. Nicole didn't even send a message. Nicole was just like, get him the fuck up out of here. Thank you, Mary Catherine, for the chopping. I appreciate the violin. And also, shout out to Wesley Pillows for the 20. Wesley Pillows said, for the kick, tell this guy I said, shut up and get lost. He is a liar and an idiot. He doesn't know what he is talking about. Smooth brain, inbred garbage. I got to read it like that sometimes so they don't get me. But shout out to you, Wesley, because, bruh, did we all feel that shit? Did we all feel that? Annoying, like, godly, Jesus, so fucking disingenuous. Just awful.
Call from
Disgusting. Hi, caller. Hold for one moment, please. Thank you. Shout out to Wesley. Like, that dude was just the fucking worst. You can hang up. I'm okay with that. I'm making sure I didn't miss anything over on the tube. Thank you, guys. Drop some hearts in the chat for our tubers. Drop those hearts in the chat for them. All right. Also, shout out to, let me sure I can say your name. Shout out to Donald for the 20. Donald said, this guest is the cure for insomnia. He really was. It wasn't just that he was boring. It's just that he didn't stand on anything. He kept trying to switch it up by being being fucking deplorable. Just fucking deplorable, yo. Just god awful. And shout out to Dean for the 5. Dean said, boot this annoying fool who needs empathy more than he needs his healthy lifestyle. I know that's right. Also, shout out to Amanda for the 20. Amanda said, I can see why this fucking loser is divorced. I would rather pass away than spend a single moment with this man. That's fair. That's absolutely fair. I get that part. And shout out to Melinda. Drop those hearts in the chat, guys. And shout out to Melinda for the 10. Melinda said, is his girlfriend lying to get those SNAP benefits and saying that he doesn't live in the household? Also, if my child wants to go to the store with their friend and buy a soda and all I have is my SNAP card, they should not be left out. Exactly. Let the babies get a fucking snack, bro. Like, what are we doing? This is absolutely insanity. Insanity. They're going to have to
call
hold.
from
Tyler.
Tyler, how old are you?
Nigger.
Your mother. All right. Go on now and get. Okay. Also, shout out to Gucci. Gucci sent 10 and she sent this emoji. Yes, that's how we all feel. Shout out to you, Gooch. And also, Emmy sent 15 and said, please get him the fuck out. Yes, ma'am, and did. He had to go. And also, thank you to, let me make sure here, Donut Car. I'm going to call you Donut Car because I can't really make out the first letters. But thank you, Donut Car, for the flow state. Appreciate you, friends. Spin that shit. All right. Also, thank you to, where is the thing at? How do I do that? I don't know why I do half of the things I do to myself. Thank you very much to Lemon. Lemon said, hey, sis, any craziness tonight? It's always craziness. Have you been listening? Come on over. Shit, yeah, it's crazy. Also, before we got started with the kick fund, Mr. Mike sent 2 and said, so I'm just a working man, but you pay taxes and you also write shit off on your taxes as well. Are those not savings or am I stupid? I could be stupid. Mr. Mike, you are in fact not stupid, sir. You are not stupid. Not at all. How are you complaining about basically us paying our taxes, paying a little bit more in taxes, right? That would go towards a universal health care system and saying, well, I don't want to pay more in taxes, but you're okay right now with paying what you already called high taxes, plus a premium, plus a copay, and also towards a deductible. Like, make it make sense. I know he said he doesn't have insurance, but so guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Somebody's paying for his fucking insurance. Every single time he goes to a hospital, so an emergency room, somebody is paying for that. That's it. Somebody's paying for it. That somebody is the taxpayer. Tis it, tis all. Like, why are you okay with billions of dollars going towards a fucking war? Upwards of like $2 billion a day towards a war, but you don't want to pay a little bit extra in taxes. All right. So that not only you, but your neighbor, all right, the person across the street, the person that's 2,000 miles away in New York City, all right, can get fucking health insurance. Like, what are we even fucking doing here? It's so stupid. These people are not smart. They anger me. Shout out to you, Mr. Mike. Also, I think that's it, guys. Oh, wait, no, I missed one. I'm sorry. It's right here in my face. Whitney, hey, friend. I hope you and the pups are doing well. Whitney sent 5 and says, so genetically, my appendix ruptured, gallbladder quit, and then I got hit in an accident. Oh, my God, and had a spinal cord injury. If I didn't have insurance, I would be even worse off. My God, Whitney, I send you hugs, friend. I send you hugs. Drop some hearts in the chat for Whitney, y'all. Drop those hearts in the chat. Bruh. Oh, it's Nurse Skip. I thought that name looked familiar. Hey, Nurse Skip. Nurse Skip, yes, friend. It is, it's been a night. It's been something. I don't know what that something is, but it's been it. I don't know what it is, but it's been it. You know what I mean? It's been a night. Thank you guys so much. You guys are just way too kind. Thank you. Let's keep doing all of the good things, guys. Let's keep tapping the screen. I don't know where the likes are actually at in total, but if they're over 100,000, let's make sure we get them up to 200,000. So tap the screen. Also continue to share and repost the live. I'll go ahead and reset the gift goal. I think I'll do something fun. We haven't done We Was Kangs in a long time, and typically that gift tends to bring out the hoteps. All right, the niggas. All right. So with that being said, I think we'll do We Was Kangs and go from there. Additionally, just keep doing the good things. And if you'd like to support me, support the stream, the links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name. PayPal and Venmo. Also have a Zelle, everything with Erica9@gmail.com. And if you're over on the tube, you can send a super chat. Thank you all so very much, because everything is appreciated and most definitely accepted. All right. And also, if you guys haven't heard, guess what? 10,000 followers on YouTube. And you know what I did today, guys? You know what I did? I posted a long form video on YouTube. Oh shit. I have a new series that I'm doing. You've seen it on TikTok. Now I have it on the tube. I also posted like one on Instagram before, but that's whatever. All right. I know I have to do better with Instagram, especially if I want Joy Reid to notice me. I know, I get it. All right. Put that in the universe for me. All right. But We Was Kangs, y'all. We Was Kangs. But I did a long form video. Bar did ask me to do something on Jared and Ivanka, basically like building like some private resort island type shit over there in Albania. So I'll do some research on that and hopefully can do that next week so I can put that out there. But my new series is News Off the Dome, because if you guys know me, then you know that my recall is not the best, but I'm trying to get better at it. So basically how I do the News Off the Dome is it's basically throughout the day, throughout the night, throughout the day, I read news stories. And sometimes I take notes, sometimes I don't. And I'll read maybe like 1 or 2, sometimes even 3 articles about the same thing to try to make sure that I'm getting it from different perspectives. And then also that I'm understanding what it is that I'm reading, right? And I sometimes even listen to my articles. It's a whole thing. Just so I can retain information, because whether you know it or not, a bitch got ADHD. Okay? All right? A bitch got ADHD. It's a lot of information up here. My forehead isn't big for no reason. Okay? All right. Just want to let you know. Hey, Riot. It's not big for no reason. So with that being said, that's why I call it News Off the Dome. And I think what I want to do is I do want to be able to provide more commentary, because I get so wrapped up in my own head sometimes and I'm like, just stick to the facts. But you know what? My takes be unhinged as fuck. So like, I'm going to have to figure out how to do it and just like, like relax a bit and give more commentary. Maybe throwing a Trump impersonation. I don't know. I saw my friend. Hey, Shauna. Okay. Back to being a professional. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, news off the dome. That's a new thing. So I have to I'm going to do that. So there's that part. So let me see here. We were doing Trump earlier. So let's go back to that. This one, I don't think I'm going to read this one because it's long. And when I read long Trump, his essays and shit, his soliloquies, my throat starts to hurt. It does. So there's that part. So let me see here. I got to go back to that screen. I don't like the new start menu. It bothers me. I have not the slide. I just got a comment on YouTube that I have no idea what it is. Oh, why DJ Khaled? Don't he look like DJ Khaled? Do I have the new stickers? Oh, I don't have access to the stickers. That's crazy. I don't know. But don't he look like DJ Khaled? Someone dropped the DJ Khaled sticker. That's K-Dot. DJ Khaled. I tried to get one of Kiana, but I couldn't find the picture of her. So I would have to ask her to send me a picture. Okay. All right. So we're going to go back to this since the Trump supporters are afraid. All right. They did not like that ass whooping that they just saw. So there's that part. So that guy didn't even make any freaking sense. So instead of singing, because I know some of you do not like the singing, all right, I am going to give you a Trump impersonation. I hope you're ready. It's going to be a lot of mouth noises. Matter of fact, I'm going to have some cut water, all right, before we get into it. So then that way, my mouth will be extra moist. I'll be making all of the mouth noises. I apologize in advance to anyone with misophonia because I have it too, and I completely understand. But we're doing Trump, all right? It is for the art. All right, I do this for the people, okay? I don't do this for me. I do this for you. I do this for you, okay? Let me finish. And those people have been abused by you and by others and by the politicians, especially the Democrats, the radical left. All right, it's the radical left. I tell you, the radical left. All right, they hate me. They hate me so much. They don't want to see Trump succeed. They don't want to see the Donald go anywhere. They just want to see me fail. They don't like it. I build the tallest buildings. I build it. I try to get a ballroom. You know, I try to protect the president of the United States. You know, we need the bunker. We need a bunker. But the Democrats, they don't want it. Right? The radical left, they hate me. Those lunatics, Schumer, he hates me. Pelosi, that's what a vile woman. She's so nasty. So nasty woman, so nasty. You hear about her and her insider trading? It's awful. She's awful. They hate me so much. All right. The dumb people. They want to have open borders. I closed the border. The border's closed. All right. They say that we have, 6,000 people, maybe 9,000 coming over, monthly. That's how many apprehensions we're getting. But, the border's closed. The border's closed. No one's getting through the border. No one's getting through. No one. No one get in, no one get out. The border's closed. It's closed. Oh, that's right. Okay. They want to have men playing in women's sports. They just want men playing in women's sports. The men and the women, they can't play in the sports. We can't have that. Can't have that. I don't want any men in the same locker rooms with the women. We can't have it.
Call
That's my
from
Trump impersonation.
Janice. To accept, press.
Hi, caller. Are you a Trump supporter?
Heck no.
Oh, what's up, Miss Janice?
No, no way, Jose. I'm grounded roots.
Oh, that's what's up. Glad to hear it.
Okay, I'm rooted. I'm 71 years old and rooted.
Awesome.
I done fought, walked, marched, and everything else.
Yes,
But
ma'am.
I called you in not because I want to watch myself on YouTube. I called you in to tell you one thing.
Yes, ma'am.
You keep strong and you keep that voice that you have, because I've highly recognized through watching you that you are the voice of the future. There is a point of us that are activists that pass the baton. It's a pleasure passing the baton to you, but there was one thing our parents taught us that I
Yes,
think
ma'am.
that must carry into the future. You got to know where you've been to know where you're going.
Yes, ma'am.
So if we take the application of that one statement and apply it, number one, to Trump, you got to understand that these people are idiots. What they are hoping, and they're criminal. They're in our face now. The next thing, they're going to be in your home, in your pocket, and everything else. They already are in that.
Mm-hmm.
But this whole thing is used as a buffer so you don't see the real picture. You got to look behind the lines, and that's called using your highest thought, your highest intellect, and insight.
Yes, ma'am.
Insight. Okay? So by using insight, let's go back to number one, that caller that annoyed you, because I subscribe to you.
Oh, thank
But
you.
I'm very popular around YouTube myself, worldwide. But
Okay.
there's a reason why I subscribe to you. I subscribe to you because you see into it, but your caller did not. And this is the reason why. Your caller sat down and watched Donna Reed shows and was raised by his parents and all this other stuff with this privileged thinking. Then he came out and wanted to be neutral and says, I don't have anything about people of other colors. And then when you were trying to ask him what was representative of the societal whole, he could only give you a friend that had teenagers that were getting food stamps to feed the family.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you got to look at the teenager that had the food stamps, the parent that had the food stamps. What economic environment were they born in? Now, I can tell you what it was. Since the beginning of time, every time we had to advance a civilization, when people get in touch with their history, not Black history, her history, period, empires have been created, evolved to success, and have fallen. This is another empire we're living in, and it will fall in the next 1,000 years, and this and that and the other. We're counting on Tesla to help us because he's a trillionaire. All right, when you look at all this stuff, you got to understand why all these people are at the forefront. And there's only one thing that drives this: greed.
Yes, ma'am.
Greed. We don't own nothing as being Black. So don't blame us for your problems that you create and then try to find plausibility and use us as a pawn in the game on a chessboard for plausibility. Because see, that's what this is about.
Yes, ma'am. That is exactly
you got to see what this exactly. And the first thing you have to do is tighten up your game and your mentality.
Yes,
if your
ma'am.
mentality is not intellectually ready to understand why you see this crap in the news every day and why they stay on it and they stay on it and they stay on it, and you have no idea that this was already done, so we would be distracted from the real underlying thing. The whole thing is to break the democracy down. The whole thing is try to create a dictatorship for the future, and they already had that. That was the whole thing between Rome and Greece, Rome and Egypt. Remember all that?
Talk about it.
Okay,
And
so when you go back,
how long does a typical empire normally last? 250 years.
Exactly. And then it breaks down.
Mm-hmm.
And then it gets reconstructed all over again.
Yes, ma'am.
So what you have to do, and you see yourself as a pawn in a game, and you find out that at this particular point, for me, what did I find out? Does this make me super smart? Hell no. But does it help me use my smarts? Yeah, because I realize it's all bullshit and they're all assholes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay?
Miss Janice. Miss Janice, the people want to know, what's your YouTube name?
You'd like to know, but I'm not going to tell you.
You're not going to tell us? All right. You message me, you
I'm
tell me so I can follow you.
I'm on three different cell phones. I have my own site, okay?
Yes,
I'm on
ma'am.
Google, driven by Quora, okay?
Okay.
I go from Hong Kong to USA to the Philippines.
Okay.
I help build houses and roofs for poor people. I do a lot of stuff.
I'm gonna be like you when I grow
But
up.
the fact of the matter is that do I serve the people in a humane way where I can relate to your group and your generation that has to lead us forward? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
I know when to sit on my throne and I know when to sit back and say, hey, you all keep your mentality strong. I'll be calling in the future
I
to
appreciate
let
it. I'm always
everybody
an
know
answer
that's
too.
watching. Right, to let everybody know that's watching how to continue to keep this thing. You have to understand that what is the theme behind mind, body, and soul, to connect your mind to your body and your body to your soul. And if you don't clean your soul for your wholeness of spirituality, I'm not trying to tell you go join Jesus and all that. I'm not no religious fanatic.
I get
I'm
what you're
telling
saying.
you that you make yourself accountable in this world where you make your mark. You won't be on CNN and you won't be on MSNBC, but can you make a mark, and do you have a star up there that shines with your name on it? Most definitely. You
Oh
ain't
no,
got to
I'm gonna
be in
be on MS
entertainment
now.
to heaven.
I'm sorry,
You
Miss
don't have to. Now
Janice. I'm gonna be on MS now.
let's talk. Okay, let's
It's a
talk
dream.
about Trump. I
Yes,
heard you
ma'am.
with Joy Reid, but my friends go all the way to the White House. This is one of the reasons why I can't tell you all the people that I'm connected with, but I am
Okay.
connected.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
what I'm doing is giving you a voice, a strong voice that you all know that's still there, and we
Yes,
play
ma'am.
behind scenes. If we get in front, they're gonna annihilate the hell out of us too.
That's true.
So no, there's no such thing as a weak Democrat, but there is a such thing as a whole bunch of people banding together. I don't believe in Democrats nor Republicans. I think they all nutty. But
So
the fact is who steals the greatest? The Republicans, and they always have. If you look at every Republican democracy that was in our White House, they are the thieves, and the Democrats are the sexual predators. Get real.
ooh,
Get real.
I have a question for you, Miss
Okay.
Janice. So, Miss
Mm-hmm.
Janice, real quick, because we see what we're doing, what the Republican Party is doing down south with the gerrymandering, right? How do you think that we as a community, or because you don't do the party thing, so how can we as a community actually combat what it is that they're doing?
They're doing that to control the maps, to control the voting, to control the future.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Mm-hmm.
When
I
you
agree.
say, why do they do it? It's always done for the advancement.
Oh yeah.
They'll tell you that it has to be representative of because this was left out and that was left out. But let's start at the beginning of life, or life as we knew it, or AD, after Christ died. So let's go back to Egypt. You saw that there was Ethiopians, and you know that there was Nubia and everything else. Well, okay, if there was all that, how come Nubia is not on the map no more? They take things and they change it because they don't want its history to be revealed as it really was. See, they took that. Shaka Zulu sold us out when he let England come in and tear up all of Africa. You got to understand what happened then that's still affecting us now. They sold our voices a long time ago.
Yeah. I always say you can look to the past to see the future.
Well,
So we can pay attention to what happened.
Let's go a little bit closer. Let's go a little bit closer.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got to go to Lincoln and industrialization, and as far as the Civil War was concerned, they knew they had to let them go because industrialization was going to be the next economic boom. But when they freed the slaves, they didn't have a plan. They let them. They said they were free, but were we really free? We weren't economically advantaged. See, I'm not saying I don't claim a party. My party is give me my 40 acres and a mule. I'm with Spike Lee.
All right.
Okay?
Okay.
So when they had all that freedom, when they freed us as slaves, they put us in what? Economic slavery. There's different types of slavery.
Yep.
But you're only in slavery when you enslave your mind to what's going on instead of being on your own platform and walking your own road. You're emancipated when you know to walk your own road, whether you just got a little shack to live in one room or whether you got a big house. If you're not walking your own road with its own personal intent as what your purpose lies when you're here, okay, then none of it matters. That's why I called in, because I see you have purpose. I was able to see it and how you projected yourself and how you talk. But here's the thing.
Yes, ma'am.
What gets me is this. When people have a lot of money, I don't care if my family let's just say hypothetically, my family came up in dope dealing, and then I ended up in dope dealing. They never ever go take that money and legitimize it to something legal, like go back and get a doctor's degree or this and that and the other, get some intelligence. And this is what's wrong with Trump. Trump's daddy taught him to burn money for heat in the fireplace. Now that's some stupid crap right there, okay? So Trump doesn't have, that's why he's so imbecilic. When he says the things, you can see that even though he's a billionaire, he knows how to be a crook. But you know he has a limited vocabulary, so that tells you that he's what? He's disabled and dyslexic in the brain where it counts. Because see, the mind only knows to think intellect or stupidity. There's always two choices: hot and cold, on and off, stupid.
I don't know. We want to go there and say that he's dyslexic. He's just not a smart person. That's all. But Miss Janice,
I'm telling you.
I think I could talk to you for forever, but I got to get back to these Trump supporters because the show must go on. But I do want to thank you so very much for calling in, my love. And you feel free to call in at any time. I love to talk to you whenever we have downtime. Okay?
Well, you
yes,
keep
ma'am.
on. I sent you presents and told you that I actually subscribe to you because you have good content.
I appreciate you. Thank
thought-provoking content.
But
you keep on going, and
yes,
I hope Joy picks you up.
Thank
and
you.
You keep on shining because you're going to be a forefront runner, okay?
I appreciate you so very much, Miss Janice. You take care of yourself. And again, thank you so much for the love, the kind words, and just everything. This was much needed. I appreciate you.
Okay, darling. Bye-bye.
Right. Have a good night. Oh, that was awesome. Drop some hearts in the chat for Miss Janice, y'all. Drop some hearts in the chat for Miss Janice. All right. Drop those hearts in the chat. That was fucking awesome. That was needed. That was so needed. All right. Thank you, Maria. Hey, Maria. Thank you so much for the love, friend. Thank you for the $10 super chat. Maria said, I love her statement. You are the future. I have my kids watching 15-year-old twins. I thank you. Oh my God. Hi, twins. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much, Maria. That's so fucking awesome. All right. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm gonna tell Bubba. I'm going to tell Bubba. All right. I am. I'm like, hey, Bubba. Kids think I'm cool. Ha ha ha. All right. And he's going to ignore me because he's 12. And yeah. And I'm his mom. Okay. Guys, that was so freaking awesome. That was awesome. I have a deep reverence and like a deep respect for our elders. I really do. I'm going to let you all know that right now. We respect our elders over here. And also, oh, look at you. I like your name. All right. Watch me manifest my dream life. Sent a high five over on the tube. Thank you, friend. Spin that shit. Spin that shit. Hey, shout out to you. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you. We was kangs. All right. We was kangs. Okay. Do I want to finish the Trump thing or what should we do? It's late. It's 10:30 at night on the West Coast. What should we do, guys? Drop some ideas in the chat. Let me see what we're doing. Spin that shit. Spin that shit. Dad jokes. Dad jokes. I haven't done dad jokes in forever. I don't even know where my dad joke book is. Did I retire it? MAGA, honey. I know. I only do that on YouTube. I don't do it over here. I only do it over on YouTube. I'm not even going to hold you. I only do it on the tube. Well, stay safe. If you're going to go DoorDash, make sure you stay safe out there. It's late. We got a call, guys. We got a call. Keep tapping the screen, share the live, doing all the good things. Thank you for the love. Y'all are too kind.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hi, caller. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, I am.
And for TikTok purposes, how old are you?
I'm going to be 58 this coming May.
So you're going to be 58 this coming when?
May.
This coming May, so you just turned 58?
I just 57, correct. You could good for you.
Okay. All right, cool.
Somebody that's articulate and I could ask them. That's great. So your host says that she respects elders, so that's remains to be seen. I probably get beaten up by your caller, but all right.
It's gonna be fun. All right. So why are you still supporting
This
Trump?
is gonna be fun because I'm not black.
Why are you still supporting Trump?
Or are you gonna put me on air?
You're already on the air.
Great, wonderful. Let me turn this off so I could talk to you and I don't have to watch the feeds. So nice to meet you. My name is Frank from California. Where are you calling from? Or where are you from?
Zamunda. I hate it here.
I got that reference. That's awesome. Good for you.
Okay, so why are you still supporting Trump?
I voted for Trump 3 times.
No. Not why you voted for him, but like, why are you still supporting him?
I'm getting to that. Stop interrupting me. I'll let you know. Out here in California, we've seen a lot of the people that were coming across the borders not coming anymore. That's awesome. It's wonderful. We actually had to put barrels of cement and barbed wire in the rivers so they wouldn't cross over as a deterrent. So that was ineffective, but they still crossed over. So you don't see that many people in California, especially in the San Diego area, in the streets, defecating in the streets, soliciting, money, looking for a handout, stuff like that. And so that's wonderful for San Diegans, Are you in California? No, you said you're in Zamunda, right?
Check the fuck out. What is he talking about? So how are immigrants, even the migrants, like how are they a net negative? I'm trying to understand. Like, why are you against immigration?
Okay, that's great. This is all for your all people of color. I'm actually half Mexican and half Japanese.
Half Mexican and half. Those aren't racist, but you got it.
Half Mexican, half Japanese.
Those
right.
are ethnicities. Could also be nationalities.
Right, but that's my ethnicity.
Your
Mom's
ethnicity.
from Japan, father's from Chiapas, Mexico. The thing of it is that we want immigrants to come into this country, especially the ones that have a skill set, something that of value that could help America. But a lot of them are coming across, they don't have any skill set. I mean, if they do, it's like low vibration, low skill sets. And we don't need those type of people in our country.
I'm really trying. I don't know if I want to engage in xenophobia right now. This is ridiculous. Okay, so you say they have low skill set, and we don't need those type of people in our country. But I have a question for you. So I know what I'm going to do, because I don't really feel like arguing your xenophobia, because everyone knows that you're xenophobic. Hold on, time out. Don't cut me off. I didn't cut you off. I didn't cut you off. Please don't cut me off. All right. I have an opposing viewpoint of you. We're going to discuss it. That's typically called an argument. All right. An argument doesn't have to be viewed as something negative. Okay. So you don't have to project that onto this. I agree with that. Thank you. So don't tone police me when I use the word argument.
You're welcome.
With that being said,
you're welcome.
You're welcome. Here's the deal. You say that these people don't have a skill set. It's a low skill set. You said it's low vibrational. That's odd.
Well, we don't have doctors.
But
or lawyers.
With that being said, if they're not there to do the work, and just name me like 2 or 3 jobs that it is that they do. Tell me, give me 2 or 3 jobs that it is that the migrants do.
Most of them have a high skill set level.
I didn't ask you that. I asked you to name 3 jobs that they do. You said that they have a low skill set. So what are 3 of those jobs, sir?
What jobs do you think they could do?
I didn't know. I mean, I asked you. You said they have a low skill set. So that means that you've taken stock of something. So therefore, please tell us, what are 3 jobs that it is that they do? Just name 3. Give us 3. If you can't name 3 of the jobs, then I'm going to assume that you're full of shit.
Well, okay. Well, hang on. You're not here to steamroll me. I'm here as
I'm
a
not
guest.
steamrolling
And
you. I
you
want you
said,
to answer the question.
yes, you are. Yes, you are. Well,
No?
I'm going to answer. I met one person who told me that he was a taxi driver in Mexico. Okay,
Lord
so that's
Jesus.
good.
They always
But
know
I
one
don't know how
person.
how their licensing in Mexico can transfer over here into California.
They always know one
I mean, he
person.
could probably, if he came in the right way and did it the right way and became a citizen, and then he went through the California DMV and did it the right way, not like a lot of them do. They cheat, and then a lot of them we had to kick off the road because
Oh my God, Becky. He
they
just
had
called to
they had
say immigrants bad. That's what he did. He called to
the,
say
well,
immigrants
this is
bad. That's what he did. Immigrants
no.
bad.
This
That's all,
this
guys.
one
They're
said that he
bad.
was a taxi
It's like, what
driver
the
in
fuck are
Mexico,
we doing? That story
and
was
then
stupid. That story made
and then
absolutely no sense
he
whatsoever.
didn't
All I
have the
did was ask
qualifications.
you for 3
He didn't come
jobs that
into the same
immigrants
way.
that you said low skill people.
Well,
That's what you said. What did they do? Because the
that's
whole
one
point
job.
is that these people aren't doing these low skill jobs. All right, then who's going to do the jobs? Americans are going to do the jobs. All right. So are you saying that we don't need low skill Americans in the country? Like, do you see the flaw in your argument here?
We have enough of them already.
You don't make any sense whatsoever. All right. There's no
What do
such
you mean?
thing as a low skill. All right. It takes skill to be able to count. It takes physical skill, all right, to be able to do
But
hard labor jobs.
most of them don't even know how to speak English.
Who says that you have to speak English in order to do a job? The fuck? Who says you got to
Well,
know how to speak English to darn go
when
and build a house?
there's a
Who
language
says you have to know
barrier.
how to speak English, all
How
right, to
can they?
ensure that
I mean,
people are getting good
they try to go
produce?
to like
The
areas
fuck?
where they feel welcome because like places like Santa Ana or La Puente, California, or certain places where mostly their people are in that area, and then people of their ethnicity would hire them.
Okay, so can you say ethnicity?
They could get in
Can you say
in that way.
ethnicity? Say ethnicity.
Well, people that know how to speak
Ethnicity.
Spanish, ethnicity. I'm sorry, I have a slur, but that's okay.
You have a slur? You say you have a slur?
Look, if you don't want to have a conversation, or if
do
you
want to have
can't
a
understand me
conversation. You mean
and you
like,
want to be belligerent about my, I'm not as articulate as most people, and I can't speak,
oh, that was
or if I
pretty.
can't
Thank
pronounce
you.
words,
How much did it?
then you know that's part of the problem that these
I'm
people
gonna still
have.
give it to you, Itchy. Spin that shit. Spin that shit. Okay, go. You were saying something.
Well, I was saying something.
You don't remember?
Some of these people come and they try to stay within the communities where they feel safe, so they could speak their own native language.
Do you stay
And
within the community in which you feel safe?
Well, I'm half and half, so I could speak a little Spanish. I don't speak any Japanese,
Sir,
unfortunately.
I'm sorry. I think you might have a problem with answering questions. Do you stay in a community in which you feel safe?
I think my community is safe, yes.
Oh, okay. So why can't other people stay in a community in which they feel safe? Shouldn't everyone stay in a community in which they feel safe in?
Everyone that's a citizen, yes.
No, everyone that's a resident of the United States of America.
No. Well, what is the residents of the United States of America? The people that came in the right way or people that came in the wrong way?
It's a person who lives within the United States of America.
So if they came across the border and they're living in America, they still have
They're
that
resident.
right. That's what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
They're resident.
Yep.
No, I disagree with that.
It's absolutely crazy because in the state of California, undocumented immigrants do pay a large part in taxes. All right, billions of dollars in taxes.
And then
I'm going to get the exact number actually. So there's that part. And they could pay more if they actually had a better pathway to citizenship. So my question for you would be...
the pathway to citizenship is not to come in the wrong way. We're asking them to come in the right way.
I said if they had a pathway to citizenship, our immigration system is backlogged by over 6 years. It is a huge backlog.
That's
All right.
that's
It
the
takes
pathway.
people. So when when
That's the
people are
pathway. Do
going
you
through the
agree?
process,
So
they
you're
still
so you're
risk being
saying we
deported.
should pacify. You're
I'm
saying we
so
should pacify
sorry.
these
Here's the
people and tell them,
fucking deal is that
oh,
when I'm talking, I
it
can't
takes
hear you.
6
So fucking
years.
stop talking when I'm talking. People like this get put into timeout. They get put into timeout. I'm not doing it. All right, he needs to shut his half and half ass up. All right, before I spin his ass around and make cream. Like, the fuck are we doing here? The fuck? Thank God he hung up. I'll take it. I'm not even going to give it a skedaddle. He went into timeout and decided to take his ball and go home. Thank goodness. And he didn't know anything. All I did was ask him for 3 of these low-skill jobs, and he couldn't answer the question because he knows we was kangs. Thank you, Elmo. All right, because he knows that there's no such thing as a low-skill job. There just simply isn't. All right? It takes some level of skill, whether you like it or not, to do the fucking job. That's all there is to it.
Call from
Black man of America.
Skill. This motherfucker said black man of America.
Press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Oh, I hate it here. I hate it. Hi, caller. Are you a Trump supporter?
I want to say I'm a Trump supporter.
Did you vote for Donald Trump?
I did.
You did? Okay. All right. You had to vote today for Kamala or Donald. Today. Who you voting for?
I'm voting for Donald.
You voting for Donald? Okay, you're a Trump supporter. For TikTok purposes, how old are you?
Oh, I'm 36.
Okay. All right. Why are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Let me ask you this question. Do you? Well, I'm gonna answer your question first. I don't support Donald Trump, but I'll just say I don't support the Democratic Party as a black man.
Do I look angry?
And here's my reasons why. we had Obama, right? I voted for Obama as an 18-year-old. Okay, we had Obama.
Breathe.
What did he do for the black community?
Breathe. Okay, there we go. I was breathing. I had to do some breathing exercises. Okay. All right.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
fine.
Did you say what did Obama do for the black community?
Yes, ma'am.
We can look at the My Brother's Keeper program that he actually started that has helped several different communities have a higher graduation rate for black kids. So I think that's pretty fucking awesome. That's pretty great. That's one thing that he did.
Okay, what else?
Oh, I know that President Obama also, he advocated for and was able to push through this legislation called the Affordable Care Act. Some may know it as Obamacare. With Obamacare, you know, it allowed millions of black folks to get on insurance, especially those with pre-existing conditions. Because prior to the ACA, if you had a pre-existing condition, you couldn't get insurance in most states. So there's that part.
Right. Okay. Now the bad things he done. Now you say that. But healthcare actually went up for some black Americans for some black people who already work.
You can blame that on corporate greed.
But that's part of the Obamacare thing, though. We didn't see prices go up.
Sure, we talked about Obama, what he did. I gave you a few things.
Okay.
Now tell me, what have Republicans done for black people?
Oh, okay. Now, okay. So do you agree?
No, I'm so sorry. I don't know why you think that this is a Q&A session with me. No, that's not what this is. You asked me a question. I answered it. What I want you to do now, sir, is I want you to tell me, all right, and the 1,200 people that are watching, all right, what have Republicans done for black people? We will wait.
Well, first off, Republicans, it's not about what Republicans done, but under Republicans, though, black people were able to establish business under Republican Party. Democrats didn't give that. That's facts. If you want to go back way further, Republicans, black people actually were under Republican Party when we first got into politics of America. Not saying that it was right. Not saying it's right. But though we were able to establish our own business.
That is so elementary.
Without being given. Oh, no, it's not. It's facts, though, ma'am. It's facts.
It's highly elementary because what you just told me is that you don't understand what a party is and what an ideology is. So there's that part.
Okay, but I'm answering the question, though, nonetheless. Whether it's ideology, I'm answering the question, though. Democrats didn't allow that.
You haven't answered the question of what Republicans have done for black people.
The Democrats was founded by the KKK. The Democrats was founded. I'm answering, though. They let you open business under the Republican Party. They don't give out no handouts. Black people, we shouldn't ask for handouts as black people.
Yeah,
Get out
that's
of
why
our way
under
and
the
let us get of our
Biden-Harris
own.
administration, they
That's
tripled the
under the
number
Democratic.
of small
That's the
business
Democratic
administration-backed loans to
administration. But
black-owned
that's
business.
under the Democratic
Oh, I'm
administration,
sorry.
ma'am.
Under the Biden-Harris administration, they awarded
Is that
a
not
record
democratic?
$10 billion in
Is
federal
that not
contracts to
democratic?
black-owned small businesses just in
Is
fiscal
that,
year 2023?
ma'am? That's to black women, not black men. Not that's to
Huh?
black women, not black men. I
Huh?
said not black men.
Huh?
Black men are getting put
So
out of America though.
investing
Do you
$17
agree?
billion
So do you
in
agree with? So
HBCUs
do you?
doesn't help black
Okay,
men?
let's. So do you agree LGBTQ rights before the black community
Canceling
should be allowed?
almost $170 billion in student loan debt, that didn't help. That didn't help
Okay, now
black
by your
men.
okay. Now by the stats though, but by the stats though, black women are graduating more than black men. Let the stats
Then
be
catch the
told
fuck
here in
up
America though.
then. Because
Whoa,
guess
whoa, whoa, whoa,
what?
whoa.
You
Okay,
voted for a
okay.
person.
This proves
Okay,
my
hold on,
point.
hold on.
This
You're doing
proves
too
my
much
point though,
talking. I
ma'am.
want you to
This
be
proves my
quiet.
point, ma'am.
No, seriously.
This proves my point,
No,
ma'am.
you
This
already
proves
made
my
your
point,
point.
ma'am.
You already said they haven't done
No,
anything for
no,
black
I
men.
haven't. No, I haven't.
That's it.
I asked you
Yes, you,
series of
okay, go ahead.
questions
You
to
got
lead up
it.
to my
You
point.
fucking got it.
No,
Go
ma'am, I
ahead. You got
didn't.
it.
I'm being genuine. I'm not trying to cuss at you. I'm being genuine. I'm not here to argue with you, but I asked you questions lead up to my point. Okay, when you exclude the black men now because they
Matt,
put
I
black
can't
women in,
stand
which
these
are fine.
motherfuckers.
And I'm not saying black men
Hey,
are
friend.
totally, you know what I'm saying? We should do our part
He can't
in
hear me.
being
I'll put him
more
on
of
mute.
men. Okay, we have lost our part as black men being leaders. I agree with that. Can't knock that. But
Is
we
Itchy
have came
here?
to a transition
Itchy.
period in the history of America where now they say, okay, let's push it towards feminism. Why? You don't want another Martin Luther King or Malcolm X. They don't want that for our black men. So they say, okay, black
These
women,
motherfuckers get on my
we'll give
nerves.
you Section A, but keep black men out of the household.
My
Is that not a factor
God
in the black
heaven.
communities? Yes or no?
See if my baby.
You taking a deep breath?
I have to with you.
Why would you make me come up here for this shit?
Hey.
He don't know nothing.
He don't know nothing. I know he don't know nothing.
He
Itchy, but
don't
God damn
know
it.
nothing.
Come on. Come on for me, please.
But you're not answering the question, though, ma'am. I'm
I'm
giving
about
you
to.
questions.
Because here's the thing, all right? You're what you're doing is that you said a lot of misinformation. Is pretty much it. It's like you're seriously reading from the FBA talking points is what you're reading from. You might not know what that is, but that's what it is. So here's the thing. You're wrong in regards about the ideology. We know that it was conservatism, all right, that was a hindrance to black people during Reconstruction. We know that for a fact. That was conservatism, all right? Progressivism is what got us out of Jim Crow, okay? That's what that was, all right? Now, what you want to look at is today, which party upholds conservatism, so conservative values, and then also which party is it that upholds progressive values? Answer that question. If you give me something else, I swear to God, I'm going to get an attitude. So which party holds conservative values and which holds progressive values?
You are asking an invalid question.
It's not an
there
invalid
is nothing
question. Just
morally
answer it.
right about
Answer the
Democrats pushing the
question.
LGBTQ. So did the NAFTA agreement?
No, you
Who
think
did the
about other
NAFTA
people's
agreement hurt? The black
genitals. You think
community?
about other people bumping
Who
uglies.
signed the NAFTA agreement? Who signed the
All
NAFTA
right, you
agreement?
know
Clinton,
what?
the Democratic Party
You
or
know what?
Republicans, ma'am? Who signed the NAFTA agreement?
Matt,
And who did that affect
this is a
first?
black ass
The black
conversation. You
community
know I
first
love you,
or
friend.
anybody else?
So I know you're not gonna come off mute. That's why I call Itchy up here. Itchy, hey honey.
NAFTA actually started under Ronald Reagan. NAFTA was a Bush era policy that Bill Clinton signed.
No,
You
sir.
don't know anything.
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. You're not going to do that.
You.
No, sir.
I can show
No,
you.
sir. Who am I speaking
I can
with?
show
No,
you.
sir. We're not going. No, sir. We're
Yeah,
not
I can
going
show.
to.
I can show you.
Sir.
I can show
Before
you.
You're trying to push off again. This is what This is what we do. We'll push it off. What
Bro,
party
I can
pushed
show
it through,
you.
sir? Sir, what party pushed it through? Sir, what party pushed it through?
It's crazy work that you can
presidents
look
add
at
to legislation.
Did Clinton not have businesses in China that they took over there and took from the black communities with the NAFTA agreement? Yes or no?
Sir, if
you
I
won't
may,
answer
for
that.
just a
That is
moment,
facts.
per the
The
Encyclopedia
Democratic Party.
Britannica.
I'm not
Hey,
for the
I know you heard me talking, goddammit. Stop that.
Oh, you ain't got to say the GD word, ma'am.
I do have to say, goddamn it, damn nabbit. Stop talking when I'm talking. I'm trying to answer your question. Because you're wrong. You won't be quiet long enough to hear an answer. Good grief. So according to Encyclopedia, Ishi said not tonight. Ishi said he's too stupid. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. But according to Encyclopedia Britannica, all right, what we have is that it was amongst three national leaders. All right, it'll be President Carlos Salinas de Gortari of Mexico, Prime Minister Brian Mulroney of Canada, and President George H.W. Bush of the United States of America. All right. Yes, it was created through a collaborative bipartisan effort among those three national leaders. There we go. It actually was something that was initially proposed by Ronald Rest in Hell Reagan. All right. So there's that part. All right. Republicans. It just so happened to pass under Bill Clinton. That's
I agree
it.
with you, rest in hell. Okay.
I told
Okay,
you.
Mel. Okay. Now you giving me that. But what party takes credit for the NAFTA? Stop. Can we stop doing that, man? What party pushed it through, man? What party said we're going to execute this through?
It literally was a Republican Congress
even
that passed it.
Even after the Republican Party, what party took credit for passing the NAFTA, ma'am?
That's how you know. That's why.
But that's just like my problem with. Okay. We'll skip past it. Okay, but this is my problem with today.
No. You keep will you please? Can you please stop? You have to slow down. You're not giving anyone an opportunity to actually engage in the questions that you're asking. All right, you're kind of whiny. I want you to stop. Okay, like chill out.
Why?
Let us actually respond to what it is that you're saying, so that you don't make these mistakes in the future. All right. NAFTA was something that was negotiated for 2 years between 1990 and 1992 by the three people I just mentioned to you. All right. The president of Mexico, the president of the United States of America, and the prime minister of Canada. Between 1990 and 1992, the president of the United States was George Herbert Walker Bush. Okay. We all know that. There's no denying that. They actually finalized the agreement in December of 1992. Is what they did. Was 1992 an election year? Yes or no?
I was 3. Let me see. 1993 was pushed through. Let me see. Democratic president. So yes, 92 was an election year.
92 was an election year. Yes. So when they finalized this agreement, all right, in December of 1992, all right, it had to go to Congress. All right. And there was already a new president incoming in January of 1993. And that was Bill Clinton, who just so happened to be a Democrat. Tis it, tis all. This was not a Democrat policy. This was the policy of Republicans, starting with Reagan, and Bush Sr. is the one that was able to get the deal done. That's it. I don't understand how you're not like, what? What?
Okay. You saying who? Okay, I get what you're saying. Okay, I got you. But okay, the Democrats still push behind it. Bill Clinton quoted right here. This is a great deal as we're making America stronger again. Okay, they saying expanding the world. Okay, we're open trade markets. Okay.
Hey y'all, I'm about to do two thank yous.
We can be a little indifferent on that. But on today's terms, though, is feminism pushed through? Not okay. So the feminism not pushing a black man out of America. Have they not been doing that since 1970?
Okay, got it. Hey,
that was another point. That was my other point.
Let me do a quick commercial break. I got to thank my supporters because they like me. They like me. They really, really like me.
Yes, ma'am. Get them bills paid. Yes, ma'am. Get them bills paid.
And then I am going to you're going to engage with Ant, because the fuck are we doing here? Guys, if we can we get some hearts in the chat, please? All right, for the tubers. All right, thank you so very much to Julia Gulias. I like your name, for the $20 super chat. Gulia said, "Love you, girl. Love you more." Thank you very, very much. Also, let's draw some hearts in the chat for Mr. Melvin. Hey, Mr. Melvin. Mr. Melvin said, "Caller is proof positive that our education system has failed us, and a lot of us act on that failure foolishly. Please know your history and not his story." Oop, I know that's right. Shout out to Mr. Melvin, y'all. And also, guys, big shout outs to, let me make sure I can say your name, Light Blinded Fool. Thank you so much. I don't get your name, but I'm going to figure it out. Light Blinded Fool for the $50 super chat. They said, wish I could give more. Dude, this is awesome. Thank you very much. But please add this to the reparations fund. It's going into the fund. It's going to the Lego fund. Thank you so very much, Light Blinded. I appreciate you all. Thank you, Watch for the Rose. All right. And thank you also. Let me make sure I can see this one here, because it goes by so fast and it won't let me tap on it. Thank you to Petty Knocker for the flow state. Appreciate you. Spin that shit. Spin that shit. Because I don't even know how much YouTube gifts are, so I just say it. But on the TikTok, if you send a gift that's like over 1,000 coins, you get to spend that shit too. But with that being said, thank you all so very much. I appreciate each and every last one of you. Your kindness is so greatly appreciated. Let's make sure we just keep doing all of the good things. If you're over on the tube and you haven't subscribed, by all means, please do subscribe. We just hit 10,000 subscribers over on the tube, and I am overjoyed. This is my happy face. All right, thank you all so very much. I appreciate y'all. All right, let's make sure we get the likes over on the tube on that stream over 300. We're at 270 now. I know we can get over 300, so let's do that and just keep it going. Also over here on TikTok, hi talkers. All right, let's make sure we keep doing the good things here too. Let's get the likes upwards of 300,000. I don't know why y'all trying to hold me on these likes, but let's get these likes over 300,000 likes. Show TikTok you want to be here. All right, and keep doing all the good things. Take care of Itchy and take care of Matt while they are here. They're my friends, two of my favorites. Yeah, I know why Itchy's my favorite. Okay, anywho, I'm gonna stop making it inappropriate for that man to sue me. Okay, this is work. Sorry, I got carried away.
You work and get that money.
Shut up. Anywho, if you guys would like to support, the links are in the bio. Thank you so much for everything. Your kindness is appreciated, and definitely, everything is accepted and definitely appreciated. And again, take care of the guys while they're here. Itchy, the floor is yours, friend.
I think I might have a bad reception because I'm chopping up.
Oh, fudge.
But
no, I'm having the same problem.
Oh, Hector said that this was happening yesterday. Is something wrong with, since like the TikTok update, something's happening, but the chat hears you fine. I hear you fine. It's between us, but I promise you that the caller hears you just fine. It's weird.
Okay.
I'm going to restart my app and come back up.
Okay, Matt.
Let's see if that works. All right, I'll be right back.
Okay, Itchy, you got it.
So you have a little bit of information about a lot of things. And that makes you dangerous. Because you have a little bit of information about a lot of things, you think you know things and you don't. Everything that I've heard you say up here for the last 30 minutes has been surface level at best. At best, surface level. I really don't think that you do know the difference between party and ideology. And if you can't even get past party and ideology, you don't know anything about politics. And that's being as respectful as I could possibly be without insulting you personally.
No, I'm not taking.
If I asked you right now who your senators were, could you tell me who your senators are?
Senators.
The answer is no.
I have hope music.
You don't know anything about politics, bro. You just want to be mad at women.
I can't name all
You
of
just
them.
want
I'll
to be
give
mad
you a
at
little
women
bit.
and
I
gay
mean, I know Jim Banks out of Indiana. I mean, I don't know all of them. If that's what you. I mean, no, I don't know all of them. But
you don't know anything about politics, bro. When is voting
That's not
day
fair to
in
say. Just
America?
because I don't know the names don't mean I
When
know
is
Ted
voting
Bud
day in
up there,
America?
But that don't mean that I don't know when.
Can you tell me what day is voting day in America?
Yeah, this is what November. You have what the early registration vote, October, November, and
Well, I'm sorry, what?
I don't know. He broke up.
What do you say, caller?
Voting in America, November. You got your early voters. You can have your early voters in October. Vote in November, right? Can you hear me?
It's in November. It's always the first Tuesday in November.
I said November. So I mean, is you trying to? So we nitpicking that? I mean, yes. Is it not right or wrong? Is you still right or wrong? I mean,
Okay, you got it.
what else, sir? So I mean, before I go, I mean, would you like to get all that out the way, or was you done? I don't want to interrupt.
Yeah, no, I don't want to attack you, bro. And I don't want you to feel attacked.
No. It's not an attack. It's not an attack, brother. It's not an attack, brother.
You're
Not
making
attacking. And I
you're
don't feel
making
like you attacking me.
you're making very important decisions off of half information.
No,
That's all
sir.
I'm telling
No,
you.
sir. Okay. You are entitled to believe that. But I know coming up in this era, okay, like I said, I'm 36. I've been through the Clinton, the Bush, Obama, Biden, and Trump. Trump, Biden, Trump, okay. Now, getting the vote, like I said, I was with Obama. This is a capitalist country. Why are we making policies? And I'm like I say, some callers say immigrants should be allowed here. I'm one of the ones, if you come here legally and you do it by the pathway, whatever the criteria is becoming an American citizen, you are obligated to do that. That is your right. Hey, more power to you. But if you are here illegally, we have taxpayers still paying to those funds for illegal Americans being here and getting to live better than the ones who being taxed here and doing the right thing. Okay, now that's that's on both sides. But I'm just saying, as far as the Democratic Party, you keep talking about change to the black man or change in black community. You use black votes and do nothing with it. Nothing for the black communities, really. Yeah, you do education-wise. I mean, so you say, but that can be, all stats can be manipulated, whatever you want to call it. I see change with my eyes. When Democrats are in office, they do nothing they promise. Nothing. You push the LGBTQ. You have slush funds for billions of dollars for transgender surgeries. How does that help communities? How does that help? The Democratic Party done that.
Hey, can you show me anywhere where the government has paid for any transgender surgery?
So I mean, so that's not true Democratic Party. So the Democratic Party didn't get in office. Did Michelle Obama get on national TV with D Wade's son and tell him it was okay to transition into a woman? That is the Democratic Party doing that, sir.
These niggas
That is not. That is nobody else. You call me a nigga, and that's the problem.
Bro, can you
I didn't call you a nigga, bro. I'm just saying, though, fam. I'm just saying. I'm talking about the Democratic Party.
Bro, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, bro. Quit all that crying, bro.
And that's the problem. It's not crying, but you are putting these problems before the black man, and you are one of the problems with your thinking. You saying I have not disrespected you, but you will call me a dumb nigga because
Erica,
I say I don't believe in LGBTQ rights to be in front of a black man, a black community. You trying, but you're not listening.
You do what you want to do.
It's not crying. It is facts. Malcolm X be disappointing.
But I can't mute
y'all.
him. You know what I'm saying?
I got him.
He's literally just sitting
here,
just verbally throwing up all over
what they died for.
Shut up. I just put him
bro,
on.
Can you shut the fuck up, nigga?
You gotta chill, bro.
So
you have to allow the people to talk.
I'm saying, I asked y'all what y'all done. I'm saying what my problem is with the Democratic Party. Why do I gotta chill?
No, here's the thing though, right? Because I'm just gonna say what Itchy isn't saying, because Itchy think he gotta be on his best behavior here. You haven't answered my question. I specifically asked you a question. What has the Republican Party done, right? You haven't answered that question. What has the Republican Party done for black people? You haven't answered that question. You know why you can't answer that question? Because guess what? They haven't done a goddamn thing. So there's that part. All right. But in modern history, what we can point to is the fact that we got the Fair Housing Act, all right, from the Democratic Party. We got the Equal Employment Opportunity, the EEOC, all right, that commission. We got them. All right.
And you think the Fair Housing Act was
finished. That's the thing. I'm not finished. We also got the Civil Rights Act. We got the Voting Rights Act. Okay, we got that. All right. Again, I already told you about the ACA. We got that. Okay, like we got so much from the Democratic Party. We can even look at job creation over the last 40 years where we see that the Democratic presidents, all right, under their tutelage, we have gotten 50 million jobs in the United States of America. All right, a lot of those black jobs, you know what I mean? However, under Republican presidents who have been in power for longer, all right, what is it? Since Johnson, they've been in power longer, for more years. The Democrats, we've only gotten 1 million jobs, buddy. I just want to let you know that. 1 million jobs. Okay? You can't point to any Republican policy that is for the benefit of the American people, because all that they do is they take and they give to the rich. All right. They take and they give to the rich. They do not help marginalized communities, and that includes Black people. We have the Republican Party right now, especially in the southern states, redistricting mid-decade in order to strip Black people of the power of their vote. You think that shit is funny? You think it's funny that people won't be able to have representation, all right, that has their best interests at heart? You're okay with that?
And you think Democrats?
Stop asking me fucking questions and answer my question, boy. I'm sick of you.
Stop don't call me no boy. I'm a man.
Me
I'm not a boy. I'm a
questions.
man.
Act like a fucking man then and answer the question.
Act like a woman.
I am acting like a woman. This woman is a whole lot smarter than you are, sir.
I'm a man. No, you're not.
A whole lot more in tune with the community and who I am and secure in my blackness, and I fucking understand what is going on in this world, and you have no idea what is happening in this world.
If you really knew about your blackness,
you don't fucking understand anything. I hate a nigga that think he's smart. I cannot stand a person who thinks they're smart. Sir, I do not want to insult your intelligence. Every single time you are asked a question, you ask it, you answer with a question.
You cussing.
Answer my question, because I have to suffer fools like you. I don't want to insult your intelligence.
I didn't say
yet
nothing
you
foolish.
have not answered a
question.
You have not answered a question. Answer my question.
Ma'am,
answer it.
Are
you
okay?
For Republicans. Are you okay with it?
I'm not for Republicans, ma'am.
I don't give a fuck
if
you're for Republicans. You voted for it. You're questioning what the Democrats are doing, but you can't say what the Republicans have done. And then also another thing is, what the fuck did you ask of Donald Trump? What did you ask of Donald Trump?
Okay.
What did you ask of Donald Trump?
You done? You asked him 3
I'm done.
times. I'm ready.
What did you ask of Donald Trump? Answer that question.
What I do ask of Donald Trump is, I know his game, though. I know that.
That's not asking him something if you know his fucking game. What do you ask of Donald fucking Trump? Because you asked what could Kamala Harris do for Black men when Kamala Harris in motherfucking September or October of 2024, she fucking let Black men know exactly what it is that she wanted to do for them, but your silly ass likely didn't read it. That's what it was.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask
you how many promises you answer mine.
How many promises have Democrats gave us and kept? None, motherfucker. None, motherfucker. None.
Motherfucker, you don't know what you are talking about.
No, you don't know what you're talking about.
All you care about is fucking people's genitals. That's it. Are you going to be the bathroom? Are you going to be the genital inspector? Are you going to stand in front of all of the bathrooms? Is that what you're going to do?
Oh, no, I'm a bachelor. I have a bachelor's degree, ma'am. No.
Are you going to stand at the front of every single bathroom and check people's genitals?
Listen, ma'am.
Is that what you're going to do?
The Democrats said that it was okay to do that. The Democrats said it was okay to go to be a male and to be a woman and go in there with a woman. Democrats said it was okay to do that. Democrats tax overtime. Who taxes overtime?
You want to answer that question?
So is it okay? Is it okay to tax overtime? Is it okay to tax overtime? Is it okay to tax overtime? Is it okay? Why did they tax overtime?
When did the Democrats? Awesome. Hey, caller. When did the Democrats?
Why did they tax overtime? Who are you, sir?
Caller. Hey, caller.
Who are you?
Caller. Hi, caller. Caller. I got a question for you. When did the Democrats say that?
Did the Democrats not tax overtime? Yes or no? That's facts. That was on my check.
Hey,
when
Biden
was in office,
caller, can you chill the fuck out for a second? Caller, chill the fuck out. Hey, chill the fuck out. Shut the fuck up for a second. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. Chill the fuck out and calm down.
He's going on timeout, man. Put him on timeout. He's on timeout.
Hey, the crazy thing is Donald Trump taxed overtime.
Yeah.
His first administration. Crazy thing is Donald Trump's taxing overtime now. You have to actually get a deduction or Jesus Christ, and they don't know
nothing. They don't know anything. This dude is ridiculous. He has so many feelings. We don't know nothing.
You're going to blow his mind when you tell him that this was Bernie Sanders' proposal originally.
That part.
I can't wait for you guys to tell him that.
It's Democratic policy.
Okay, I'm going to take him off a hold. Policy. I hope he's chill. Let's see what happens.
Shoot his phone.
Okay.
Oh, no, y'all ain't getting out that easy. You ain't getting out that easy. Come on back. Come on back. Come on back here. Come on in the room, baby. Come on in this room.
This is fucking weird.
Hey,
Democrats did not tax overtime. The Democrats not tax overtime. Under the Biden and Kamala, under Biden and Kamala, they made Ukraine join the NATO. They were not even supposed to join the NATO. That is Russia's land.
Don't answer yet,
They
guys.
wanted them to do that because Biden owns some power plants down there.
Hey, I'm about to do a drop code. Two galaxies each for Itchy, two for Itchy, two for Matt. Get them up out of here. 2 galaxies each. Go. Ukraine is in NATO?
Matt,
they wanted Ukraine to join NATO. They wanted Ukraine to join NATO. They were not supposed to. I didn't say they were in NATO. Biden told Ukraine to join NATO. That was a clear violation of the peace treaty with Russia. Do you know that?
Yeah, I got it. Go do it. Do it. Which one do you want to do it? Go do it.
No, I don't understand. What are you saying about Biden and NATO and Ukraine? What's your claim?
Now you don't understand.
Yeah, because I don't understand because what you're saying doesn't make any sense. Yeah.
How? When Trump left office, they told
Sir, I'm just asking you to explain
wait a minute,
your point,
quit interrupting. Quit interrupting, please. They told Ukraine to join NATO. That is a clear violation of the peace treaty between Ukraine and Russia. Now look that up. And you still ain't answered the question. Why did Democrats tax overtime on the American people's check? Why did they tax overtime?
Now we back on overtime?
We're also all over the place. It's a roller coaster. We're in an adventure, guys. It's an adventure.
So you're cool with that?
So here's the deal. Biden never told Ukraine to join NATO. He didn't do that. He didn't even set a pathway. He simply said it has always been open because it's always been open. Also, there is no violation of any deal with Russia that Ukraine can't join NATO. That's not a thing. What you're thinking of is, what is it? Not 1 inch eastward?
You're clueless.
It's not. No, what happened was that was in 1989.
You're clueless, ma'am.
That was in 1989, and I believe Reagan was still the president, or it was 1990.
Don't believe. Give me facts. Don't believe.
Shut the fuck up when I'm talking, though.
It was 1991.
Thank you.
George H.W. Bush was the president, and his secretary of state was James Baker. Now, they talk about the fact that there was some sort of informal agreement made with Russia between James Baker and Mikhail Gorbachev at the time that they wouldn't move one. I know this is tough for you to understand history, but I'm going to help you.
No, because you're trying to deflect, just like y'all always, like Democrats always.
Well, why
deflect.
this isn't deflecting. I'm trying to explain history to you so that you understand that NATO expansion is fine, and there's nothing wrong with Ukraine joining NATO. There are already NATO countries that touch Russia. There's no issue with Ukraine joining NATO, and there's nothing stopping them. So everything that you're saying is just wrong.
Says who? Don't say Putin. Don't say
says
Putin.
Says Mikhail Gorbachev himself, who was the guy who brokered the deal in 1991. In 2014, he said that James Baker never said those words. He said that himself. The Russian president said that himself, you idiot.
No, you.
But Matt, that's not.
You trying to go in 2014? That peace treaty was not made in 2014 when they revised it or even adjusted it.
Hey, can you chill out for a second, bro? Like, chill out.
Okay, I got another.
Hey, Matt, the biggest problem that he has with what he's saying is that NATO said that Ukraine couldn't be a part of NATO.
Yeah.
What are you even talking about, bro?
Bro, what?
NATO told Ukraine they couldn't be a part of NATO.
So Putin just decided. So Russian and Ukrainians are the same people. They just got little differences, but they got a peace treaty amongst each other. So Putin, knowing that Ukrainians are Russians and some Russians are Ukrainians, Putin decides to go to war with Ukraine because of what y'all just said.
It was never called Russia, sir. It was never called
The
Russia. It was the
USSR. It
Soviet.
was the
What you're talking
USSR,
about
right? It was the
was called.
USSR that made that peace treaty, but it's still Russia's land, sir.
Hey, can you
It's the
shut up, man? You're
USSR that made it,
36
but it's
years
still
old
Russia's
and you don't
land.
know
He is
shit, bro.
whiny as hell.
Like
No,
literally,
y'all
you
don't know
don't
shit.
know
You're clueless,
anything.
and you still haven't told me why Democrats tax
So were they
overtime. I'm still
sovereign
waiting.
country? Are they sovereign countries, sir?
What does that got to do with the American
Are they
people?
sovereign
What are we
countries,
not
sir?
starving in America? Are people not starving in America?
Who said anything about starving?
Is that not what you just said?
Who
Are people
said
starving in other
starving?
countries? Did you not say that?
I'm gone.
Excuse me.
Erica, I love you, baby. I'm gone.
Right, because y'all can't answer. Get off the phone. Democrats
Good
are
night.
shit. Black people
Boy,
quit voting for
you
Democrats.
need
They
to get
full of
off this
shit.
phone and you
Black
need to go
men,
read
get
a
away
book.
from
The worst
Democrats,
thing
black
that ever
men.
happened
Get
to
away
you
from
niggas
Democrats,
is they
black men.
gave
They
you
don't give a
dumb
fuck
niggas
about you.
social
I'm telling you,
media.
they don't give a fuck about
Yeah,
it's people like
that's the
that'll
worst
push
thing
this
that
gay
ever
agenda
happened to you
on black
niggas.
men and push black men out. It's
Hey,
black men that go with this shit. This is
if
the
you
black man
worried about a
owns this
dick
shit.
falling
With
in
the
your mouth,
Democratic
that's a
Party,
you
they are
problem, my
sick.
nigga.
They are sick. They tell
Yeah,
little
if you
boys
worried
it's
about a
okay to
dick
be
falling in
women.
your
They
mouth
tell girls it's
accidentally,
okay to
that's
be
a you
boys.
problem.
This is the
The
Democratic
worst thing
Party.
they ever
Black people get away
did was
from it.
give you
Black people get
non-reading
away
ass
from it.
niggas an internet.
Black people get now see what
That's
Democrats
the
do when
worst
they
thing
don't
they
agree
ever
with you.
did.
I'm a nigga. You see
For
what they do?
niggas who
I'm
don't
just like a
like
nigga like
books,
Republicans.
Erica, the
I'm a
worst
nigga
thing
just
that
like
ever
Republicans.
happened
So
to
how
them
is
was that they
Democrats any
got
better?
social
How are
media.
Democrats
Yes,
any
I
better
agree
if
with
I'm a
you.
nigga? How how y'all any
Have a
better
good
if
night,
you calling me a nigga?
Erica. Love
Good
you,
night,
baby.
Ishi.
Now you
This
want to say
nigga
have a good
dumb.
night.
You need to
Quit
save
voting
yourself a
Democrats.
couple of wrinkles.
Shutting this shit down.
He is
Like
Democrats ain't
stressed.
seriously,
shit.
this the type of nigga that put
You're lying.
wrinkles in your forehead.
Nah, wake up, black man. Get smart. Trump with the stock market,
Hold
make
on,
your
one
money.
moment. Where are we
Democrats won't
at?
teach you how to make money in the stock market. Democrats want to say give. I give. And
Hey
that means they own you.
caller, do you
Democrats
wanna?
do that. Democrats do
Hey
that.
caller, hey caller, can I explain something to you? So in 1913, that's when the federal income tax system started. And you know what also happened in 1913? That's when we started taxing overtime in this country. Did you know that?
Now we going to 1913. The Democrats brought it back though.
Because
Why
that's
did the
when we
Democrats bring
started.
it back?
Because that's
I
when we
never
started.
I
Because
wasn't
that's when
alive
we
in
started
1913, sir.
taxing.
Neither were you.
Sir,
Neither
because
were
that's
you,
when
sir.
we. Sir,
Why
because
are you taxing
right. That's
overtime,
when we
sir?
started. Because that's when we started taxing overtime, and we have taxed overtime, and overtime is still taxed. The only thing that's happening now is that Donald Trump stole Bernie Sanders' plan from 2016, which takes a portion of overtime and allows you to write it off on your taxes. It's still taxed. There's just a portion of it that you can write off at the end of the year. That's it.
That's it.
And it's Bernie Sanders' plan. It was Bernie Sanders' plan, a fucking Democrat. Or a progressive, I should say. Excuse me.
That's how the Democrats are stupid. Why are you putting the wrong people in office? Because you don't want to push the right agendas. If that was his idea, why is Sanders not in office? Why is Kamala and Biden sleepy ass in office and they don't do shit?
He's
Why?
a
Why is Kamala in
senator.
office?
He is in
Why is
office.
Kamala in
He's a
office?
senator.
They don't do nothing. Why?
He's a
Why is he
senator.
not the
What are you
president? Why is he
talking
not the
about?
president office? Why is he not in the office?
Because he lost the primary in 2016.
Because
That's
Democrats
why.
don't want a good
Do you not
agenda
understand
push.
how
No,
primaries
it's
work?
because the Democrats don't want a good plan push. That's why, sir. Stop deflecting the lie. Stop trying not to tell the truth. The Democrats don't want a good plan. They want to keep people enslaved as long as you are taking EBT from them and taking anything they offer, housing and anything. You are slaves to the Democrats. Stop it. Black people are not. We don't want that as black people. Get out of our way. Let us build our own businesses without being interrupted. Stop it. Stop it. You want to keep black people in bondage and people that are poor in bondage. That's the truth of Democrats. Is it not?
Okay. No, that's not the truth about Democrats. I think you have things a bit misconstrued. You asked the question. I'm going to answer it. So I don't want you to overtalk me. I'm really trying to keep my cortisol levels low. Okay? All right. I really am. It's late. You know, I don't think we should be yelling at each other this late at night. You know what I mean? So
Man, y'all call me niggas and all kind of motherfuckers. Y'all call me stupid, all kind of names, man. Y'all
You know what happens, though? You know what happens? Don't let that knock you off your square. Don't let it knock you off your square.
But I'm saying you want to be respected, but y'all don't respect people. That's crazy. That's the Democratic Party for you. Once you disagree with y'all's views, y'all get disrespected. There you go.
Yeah. You want to crash out because you don't want me to answer this question. You say that the Democrat Party wants to keep black people in chains and bondage and whatnot, right? Okay, cool. You got it, Bo. All right. But I think it's crazy that during the Biden-Harris administration that more black children than ever before were lifted up out of poverty. I think that's absolutely amazing that that happened during the Biden-Harris administration due to the policies that they actually implemented. We also got to see the wealth gap between black and white people, all right, shrink. That means that black people actually gained wealth during the Biden-Harris administration, unlike during Trump's first term where we lost it. So there's that part. And even like during his second term where we're losing it even more, because if we continue down the road that we're currently on, it's expected that within the next 30 years that the net worth of black people in the United States of America will literally be zero. Okay, while white folks will have what we know as the great wealth transfer, where over $100 trillion will be transferred from baby boomers down to Generation X and millennials. So there's that part. All right. Additionally, another thing in regards to keeping people in chains and in bondage, I think it's crazy of you to say that that's what the Democratic Party wants to do when it is Donald Trump, a Republican. All right. And a Republican Congress, because they have control of both the House and the Senate, so both chambers, along with a conservative-leaning Supreme Court. That means that conservatives, aka Republicans, control the entirety of the American government at this current moment in time. And what we saw because of that is we saw within 2025 upwards of 500,000 black people. That's not just black women, all right? That includes black men. All right, lose their jobs. Our unemployment rate was at 7.8%, all right, almost double that of the national average. And it's all because of Donald Trump's attack on DEIA, which I think is kind of crazy, right? Because when you think about it, they say that things like DEI helped white women the most, right? But you have to wonder, why is it, if it helped white women the most, why is it that black women suffered the most? Why is it that we lost our jobs? Why is that? Because their unemployment rate stayed pretty much the same. Whereas again, ours went up well over 1 percentage point. That's a hell of an increase within a 12-month time period. I think you want to take a look at that when you're changing your bondage and whatnot. Why is it that Donald Trump removed provisions that actually helped black people fight environmental racism? You can look at Lowndes County down in Alabama where people had shit coming up out of their front lawns because of a poor sewage system. All right. During the Biden-Harris administration, what they did, they put it into place that city had to fix that issue and that the federal government was going to be the one to provide funding for it. All right. Provide funding for this so that people wouldn't have shit coming up in their front yards. Donald Trump canceled that contract. You know why he canceled it? Because he said it was woke. It was DEI. All right. But yeah, of course, it's the Democrats who want to keep black people in chains and bondage. Okay, we got it. Also, additionally, another thing that we have going on is, again, I must mention it, the redistricting efforts that are going on down south. In the state of Tennessee, do you know what they did? They got rid of their only majority black district. They got rid of the district in Memphis. They chopped that motherfucker up. All right, took those black folks and said, you know what? You don't get no representation. Yeah, you can still vote, but guess what? No matter how much you vote, you ain't never going to get somebody that got your best interest at heart. That's what they did in Memphis. They're doing the same thing in Alabama. Do you know that in Alabama in 2024, the Supreme Court called the map that they just approved a few days ago racist? They said that this is a clear example of racism, and they upheld a lower court's ruling, all right, that map should not be used because it is racial gerrymandering. That's what they said in 2024. The same exact court that sits there now said that in 2024. Under the Biden-Harris administration, they said that the map was fucking racist, bro. However, just a few days ago, they allowed this very same map to go through. This very same map that gets rid of District 2 in Alabama All right. One of 2 majority black districts. Alabama has a black population, I believe, about 27%. They're now forced to be in one district. One district. I don't know if you know what that means, but the simple fact of the matter is that the black vote is being diminished by the Republican Party, not the Democratic Party, the Republican Party. The ones that you, for some reason or another, think are doing all of these things for black folks, but yet you ain't been able to name one motherfucking thing. One thing. You haven't been able to name one thing. Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
Okay, I don't want to interrupt. Was that the end of your? Was that
Nothing.
the end of it?
No, I want you to do something.
Okay.
I want you to
Who was
actually
Lyndon B.
engage
Johnson?
into
Who
what
was
I
Lyndon B.
said.
Johnson?
I
And
want
you
you
try
to
to say this. You try to say
engage
this
in what I
water stuff in
said.
Alabama. In 2014, a water crisis began in Flint, Michigan. Obama. Guess who was president in 2014? How long did that take them to clean that water up in Flint, Michigan, ma'am?
Did he engage
Do you know
in
how
what I
long that
said?
took? Now you want to keep doing. I'm
He
not
didn't
doing all
engage.
this deflection. What Trump don't do.
He
If
didn't
black
engage.
people, majority of black people are Democratic Party. Why don't black people wake? Lyndon B. Johnson is the founder of the Democratic Party. Why can't black people wake up
I'm
and
sorry,
just
what?
say we can get away from the
What did you
Democratic
say?
Party
Wait,
and the
what was
Republican
that?
Party?
What now?
Huh?
What now about Lyndon B. Johnson?
Who founded the Democratic Party? A racist KKK member, Lyndon B. Johnson. Now look this up, sir. Okay, because you was mute. Put you back on the phone. Look, who founded the Democratic Party?
Who founded the Democratic Party?
The first iterations of the Democratic Party would actually be Thomas Jefferson.
Okay,
That's
first
the first
the Democratic
iterations
Party,
of it.
as far as with black people, when black people got the vote, who was ahead and said, "I'll forever have these niggers voting for the Democrats"? Who said that?
That's not confirmed. He didn't actually say that.
You're unaware,
No,
ma'am.
you really can look it up.
You're
Go ahead and
clueless.
just look
You're
it up
clueless,
and see if he
ma'am.
said it.
You're clueless. Anybody who knows this knows Lyndon B. Johnson said that. Any black person knows this. Come on, ma'am. You're from Zamunda, remember? Come on, ma'am. Look who said it. Lyndon B. Johnson. Look who Lyndon B. Johnson.
Unconfirmed.
That's not false. That is
statement.
not unconfirmed, ma'am. Stop
It
doing
actually
this.
is unconfirmed.
Okay. Is it unconfirmed or confirmed that he was KKK? Is it unconfirmed or confirmed that he was KKK?
Well, Lyndon B. Johnson wasn't in the KKK.
He
Was he racist? He was racist as hell, but he wasn't in the KKK.
All right.
He was a racist.
He was
That
racist
means-
as hell, but he was not in the KKK.
Okay. Thank you for that. In 2014, who was president?
Obama.
What the fuck? What?
He's going back to
When did
2014 now.
When did Flint,
he does
Michigan
not
water
know
go
how to
bad?
stay on
When did
topic.
Flint?
Like,
No,
the fuck,
when did
we're on a
Flint,
fucking
Michigan?
roller
No,
coaster,
you
bro.
didn't stay on topic.
This shit
You
is
didn't stay on topic. You was everywhere, ma'am.
whiny.
Ma'am, you went everywhere.
I didn't
You
go
went
everywhere.
You
You
talked-
literally
wait a minute, you
said
talked about
that
the water crisis,
you said that the
ma'am,
Democratic
ma'am,
Party
ma'am,
wants to
ma'am,
keep black
ma'am,
people in
ma'am,
chains and bondage, and I
ma'am.
gave you examples of how the
No,
Democratic
and you
Party has
wrong
actually
again.
helped black people, and I've also
So-
given you examples of how the Republican Party is trying to stifle black people.
So
All
Lyndon
right?
B.
'Cause
Johnson is racist.
Republicans
So
do
we
not like
confirm.
black
So we
progression.
agree.
Black
so we agree
progression
that
looks
Lyndon
like
B. Johnson
oppression
is
to
racist.
them, darling. So
Okay,
there's that part.
but you see how you
This
trying to
motherfucker's
suppress
not
my
smart.
point on 2014? You brought up a water crisis. I'm saying in 2014, Obama was the president. When did Flint, Michigan water go bad? In 2014. How long did it take them to fix that? 2025. It just got fixed. And last year in May. Where was the Democratic Party when Flint, Michigan water was bad? Chicago is the murder rate. Obama is from there. How has not Obama
What the
fixed that
fuck?
problem in
Chicago's
Chicago?
not even in the top 25. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
What are you?
Now
Flint
it's not
is
the top
in
25. So now we're trying to.
Michigan,
And
So now all
also,
because not top
Flint was a
25, they
doggone
don't kill.
local
You see what I'm
issue.
saying? This is
It
what
was
they
a
do. This is what they
local
do. This is what they
issue.
do. This is
It
what
was
they
only
do.
so much that the president can do. Do you know what the Stafford Act is?
So why are you
Do you know
asking?
what
So
the
why are you
Stafford
doing
Act
the
is,
same thing to
nigga?
Trump?
Like, seriously, I
So
don't want to
now,
yell at you. I
it's
do
only
not want to
1
yell
month.
at
So
you. You
now
are
it's only
so
1 month. The
stupid.
president.
You can't follow a conversation. Oh, my God. I don't get paid enough for this shit. I'm going to read some thank yous. He's going to stay on hold. I'm not going to continue to live my life like this, Matt. I'm not doing this shit. I refuse. I'm not going to continue. I cannot continue to live life like this. We're taking a commercial break so I can breathe. That's what we're doing. We're taking a break so I can breathe. I apologize, tubers, for missing quite a few of these. I apologize. Okay, let's get to it. Wesley Pillow, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Wesley said, I heard Lego fun, so here you go. Oh, thank you. I'll let Bubba know. All right. And say hi to Matt. Matt, Wesley Pillow says hi. Love you, Erica, and you guys are pure edutainment. Appreciate you, Wesley Pillow. Shout out to you. Drop those hearts in the chat, y'all. Also, shout out to Sunu Pink. Sunu Peak. I like your name. All right. Thank you. I'm not sure what this currency is, but it says AEDDH. I'm going to figure it out, but it's showing us $25. So shout out to you. Thank you. Spend that shit. All right. No idea what's going on, but here's a coffee break. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you very, very much. Also, drop some hearts in the chat for Mr. Melvin. Mr. Melvin sent 10 and said he need to hear this shit. Mr. Melvin sent a $10 super chat and said he can't even speak a cogent sentence while being a homophobic and misogynistic black disappointment. Goddamn. Is he smarter than a kindergartner? I don't think so. And ain't. I don't go fuck what he has to say in regards to that. I just wanted him to hear it. Thank you, Mr. Melvin. I appreciate you, friend. All right. Oh, also, Wesley Pillow sent this. Wesley Pillow sent a $5 super chat and said, listening to this caller is kind of like watching someone trying to do a connect the dots when they can't count and have the pencil in their teeth.
Black men, get away from the Democratic Party.
Shut up. All right. Also, Soul for Music. Awesome. I'm pretty sure you have good music taste. Soul for Music sent a $9.99 super chat and said, hey, caller, if an assigned at birth woman who's transitioned to a man has to use their assigned at birth restroom, you good with that? Or is men, aka trans women, and women's sports the main issue?
Black
Soul for
men in
Music,
America,
he
get away
doesn't
from
know. I'm going to
Democrats.
prove it to you in just a moment because
They
he's not smart.
They still let Linda B. Johnson use y'all and calling y'all niggas.
Butch Cavendish. Hey,
Black
is this
men,
the
y'all
madam?
hear this shit?
I think this is the
They
madam.
want to defend Linda B. Johnson, but
This
kill
is the
Trump.
madam. Hi,
Racist
madam.
is racist, right?
Madam
If Trump
sent a
racist, Linda
$10
B.
super
Johnson
chat.
was
Shut up. Doing too much goddamn talking. All right. Got time for all that nonsense. Hell wrong with him. Good grief. Thank you, madam, for the $10 super chat. The madam said, these MAGAs need to get it straight that it has been a Trump tax code since 2017, even under Biden. So Trump's tax code was taxing their OT when Biden was president. Exactly. Exactly. But he does. He's not smart. Shut up. Also, S. Dizzy Do Right. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat, friend. S. Dizzy said, how to argue 7 points and yet never prove your knowledge of a single one of your points. Great question.
And I mean,
sir,
any black person.
How is it that you have mentioned 25 different things, but you have yet to prove any of them? I want to know. How is it? But before you do that, shout out to all of our donors. You guys are absolutely awesome. You're super duper fantastic. Tubers, you are fucking rocking it. I appreciate each and every last one of you. Let us see the hearts on the tube and on the TikTok for our tubers. Drop those hearts in the chat. If you'd like to support me, support the stream. Shut the fuck up. If you'd like to support me, support the stream. The links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name. PayPal and Venmo. I also have a Zelle. Everything with Erica9@gmail.com. All right. And if you're over in the tube, you can send a super chat. Again, thank you all so very much for all that you do because everything is appreciated and most definitely accepted. With that being said, guys, let's keep doing all of the good things. All right. If you are watching over the tube, by all means, please make sure that we are liking the stream. Let's try to get those likes over 400 likes. All right. Thank you so much for getting it up to 314. I appreciate y'all. Also, additionally, thank you to AJ. I think I said that right, for the heart. I appreciate that. And guys, TikTokers, let's go ahead and knock out the remaining 4 of the crowns. And if you will, do me a huge favor. All right. Take a look in the left-hand corner of your screen. All right. You see my name. First things first, if you're not following me, by all means do so. All right. Please do that. Additionally, another thing, take a look at the gift gallery. Right now, we're in League B5. They're hoeing the fuck out of me in B5. Okay. Let's try to get up to B3. The way that we do that is we show engagement. TikTok likes gifts. So if you want to send something pretty, by all means, send it. And if it's worth more than 1,000 coins, I'm going to tell you to spend that shit. All right. I appreciate you all. Thank you so very much. And I appreciate you all. Like, seriously. All right. To get this guy off of the live, what's Matt working with? Get Matt up to, Matt, what's your favorite number?
Wait, say that again.
What's your favorite number, Matt?
4.
4. Get Matt up to 4,000 coins, and guess what we'll do? Well, I'll drop him. All right, chat. Do your big one. Do your big one. Matt, you got to talk to him. I can't. I'm going to lose it. Spin that shit. Spin that shit.
I'm still. People really don't like this guy. I'm very confused, caller, because I thought you like I don't. You're all over the place, like Lyndon Johnson.
No, y'all all
started
over
the
the place,
Democratic Party, and
Spin that
I'm
shit.
confused.
Spin that shit.
What's your point here? I guess that you're trying to make is that the Democrats are just as bad as the Republicans. Is that what you're trying to say?
Just as racist that y'all try to claim. Biden said he didn't want no black kids growing up. He didn't want his kids growing up in near no jungle near the black community. He said that in 87, 88, y'all forgave Joe Biden and elected him as president. So if y'all can forgive that racist, then I don't want to hear nothing about no Trump. Y'all do this to pivot on black people, but y'all don't want to admit that.
Can I tell you what the difference is,
no,
though?
Sir,
See, here's the thing about
you're
Joe
white.
Biden. Joe Biden is listen, I'm just going to give you my opinion, and I'll just say that the thing about Joe Biden is that at least when he's done some things wrong, and I know that he's done some things wrong, he stood up and at least he apologized. At least he said, hey, this was wrong. I shouldn't have done this. Can I ask you a question, though? Could you tell me one time, just one time, that Donald Trump stood up and he said, hey, I'm sorry that I called for the execution of 5 young black men in 1989? When did he stand up and say that he was sorry for doing that for 5 innocent young black teenagers who were innocent? No, I want to know. I'm so sorry. Can you tell me when did he apologize for that? When did he apologize for that, sir? When did he apologize for that, sir? When did he apologize, sir?
Okay, sir.
When did he apologize for that, sir?
If you come to me and say
when did
you
he?
are a nigga,
Great, I know. I'm just and I'm still asking you. When did he apologize for that?
You are a racist, sir. Biden is a racist, and we should not forget that as black people. That shit didn't go away. That shit went away.
I understand. I'm part of. I have no doubt that I'm part of systemic racism. I'm not. I'll admit it. But here's what we're gonna do. Here's what I still would like to know. When did Donald Trump apologize for doing that thing? For calling for the execution of 5 young innocent black men. When did he do that?
I never said Trump was
Matt,
not
we
innocent.
got it. I'm about to
I never said he was
play the
innocent.
song.
I never said he was innocent. I never said he is a perfect man. I never said that I am for Trump. What I am saying is, you are not going to sit up here and do this and sit up here and say Trump's this, that, when Democrats are just as much. Trump's best friend just died with a black man.
Yeah, but Erica, Donald Trump. Hey, Erica, though, to be fair, though, to support the caller, because no, caller, you're right. Caller, wait, you're right. I'm agree. No, caller, I'm going to agree with you. Caller, I'm going to agree with you because you know what? Joe Biden was just as bad as Donald Trump calling for the execution of 5 young black men because you know what Joe Biden did? He said, "Oh, you ain't black if you don't vote for me." Same thing.
Who says that? But black people say they love Joe Biden.
It's the same thing as calling for the execution of black men.
But I didn't say, sir, but I'm not.
Same thing.
I ain't never heard a black person say they love Joe Biden. But okay, you got it, boss.
Sir, you are creating your argument to say that I am pro-Trump. That is not what I'm saying. That is not what I'm saying.
Okay, that's not what you're saying. We get it.
Man.
Caller,
okay.
If I may, I would like to just I need to tell you something because this is a lot. Okay, I want to reset, okay? So I want to start off like this, okay? Just give me a moment. That's strange. Interesting. I wonder why that is. Okay. I'm trying to make sure I choose my words carefully. Okay. You know, caller, I don't hate you, all right? I just hate the decisions that you make. You know why? Because those are the decisions that a bitch-ass nigga would make. That's all.
You a bitch?
Yeah, you go. Your mama. I'm the baddest bitch. The biggest bitch. Whoa! That was fast. Y'all ready to get rid of his ass real quick. Y'all was like, galaxy, galaxy, galaxy. Y'all was like, spin that shit. Spin that shit. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Let me see if I can see these names here. Shout out to Tinkerbella, the FYP Spill, Trailer Swift. That's my girl right there. Yeah. All right. Y'all was like, get him the fuck out of here.
Tinkerbella. Yeah, too. Thank you.
Yes.
All you guys. Goose, Sassy, Amanda. Keegan. Hey, Keegan. Hey, friends.
Oh, and also, guys, shout out to Joshua Tiffany over on the tube for the $10 super chat. Joshua said, Michigan had a Republican governor during the Flint water crisis, Rick Snyder. That is very true. Obama was actually stifled by the Stafford Act
Call
when it
from
came to. Hi, caller. Hold one moment, please. Thank you. All right. Was stifled by the Stafford Act because he could only intervene in the event of like a natural disaster. And that was really sucky because that's the only thing he could declare was a federal disaster for natural events is exactly what it says here. And because of that, this was actually the Flint water crisis was because they laid some bad fucking pipes. So it was man-made. And it really sucked that he was basically stifled, prevented from helping out because of that. So there we have it. There we have it. That is why Obama could not fix the Flint water crisis. And it was just bad. Okay, let's continue on, guys. Thank you so much for your kindness. You all are absolutely amazing. Drop some hearts in the chat for yourselves. Tubers, I want to see you drop some hearts too. All right. And let's just keep doing all of the good things. I'm going to go for gold. Since you guys are being so kind today, I'm going to set a gift gallery goal because fucking TikTok. All right. So we'll do that.
TikTok, I'll tell you.
Yeah, it's a lot. Dude, Matt, never leave for a week, okay?
I mean, I've done it before. I've done it.
Did you have to rebuild your algo?
Have to do what?
Like rebuild your algorithm when it comes to like your live?
It was a little odd, like the first day or two back.
Yeah.
It felt like it wasn't like it wasn't. But then it did kind of like.
It gets back to normal.
But it was like. Yeah, but it was like the first day or two, I was like, what's going on? Like, this isn't normal.
Yeah, that's how it feels. So I'm like, fix this shit. Not used to it, but we'll get it back together eventually. All right, let's get into this call. You guys are freaking awesome. Make sure we take care of Matt. I want to hear him say some thank yous, guys. All right, don't embarrass me in front of the white man. Okay. With that being said, let's get into this phone call. All right, let's go. Hi, caller. Are you a Trump supporter? Wait, what's gay?
Yes.
Okay, and for TikTok purposes, how old are you?
43.
43? Okay. All right. Why are you still supporting Trump?
Well, I'm just afraid of what the Democrats would do if they got into power.
What does that mean?
Excuse me?
What does that mean? Like, why?
That means that if Kamala Harris would have gone to office, we'd be a disaster.
How?
Yes.
Okay.
43.
No, I'm sorry. I said how. Like, what would she have done? Like, how would it be a disaster, sir?
Say that again?
How would it have been a disaster? What would she have done? Like, how would it be worse than where we are right now?
Well, she was a puppet for Barack Obama. She would have kept the borders open. She would have cut off the tax cuts that we had. She would have kept drawing down the military. She's a disaster.
I want you to know that, like, when you co-host with me, I let you talk.
She laid down on her back to get everywhere she's been.
This is stupid.
What do you want me to do? What? I don't. What do you want? I don't. Okay, caller. So wait. So you're saying that you didn't want to vote for Kamala Harris because you thought that she. What does the vice president have in terms of power? What is the vice president allowed to do per the Constitution? Just out of curiosity, can you explain?
She doesn't have many roles other than when she's designated by the president or to sit in for a tiebreaker vote in the House or Senate.
Yeah. Yeah, she has the tie-breaking vote in the Senate, and and then she could become the president if the president were incapacitated or lost their life. So that was that's pretty much it. Now, Joe Biden did give her the task of determining what was going on in the Northern Triangle countries and why so many people were coming from
she
there.
Failed
but it had nothing
completely.
to do with the border. It was about the number of people coming from those countries. So the idea that, number one, she had anything to do with the border is absurd. Number two, that there was an open border, also absurd. Unless, of course, you could tell us what laws were passed under the Biden-Harris administration that led to the open border, or what laws were not being enforced under the Biden-Harris administration. Could you explain to us?
No, he struck down many of Trump's executive orders, which were the Remain in Mexico policy, the testing people for COVID before they came in, and not being able to come to America as an economic migrant. They passed through numerous countries that were stable enough for them to stay, which is what the law states when you are seeking refugee status. You can't just pass through many countries as you want to come to America. That's not the way the law is written.
What?
I know that I'm on mute, so you got this, Matt.
Oh, yeah. I know. Yeah, that's fine. No, she was talking to me. It's fine. I'm sorry. You seem to be mistaken about all of that.
No, you're mistaken.
I don't understand. What are you talking? Okay, great. So can you explain our asylum-seeking law, please? Do you have to go to a port of entry, for example, to seek asylum in the United States of America?
Well, before Joe Biden made the law or the executive order.
Sir, I'm not asking about Joe Biden. Sir, I'm not asking about Joe Biden. I'm asking about our asylum law. Can you please tell me the asylum law that's existed in this country for well over 60 years? Do you need to go to a port of entry to claim asylum in the United States of America? Yes or no?
No.
Okay, cool. So what law was changed under the Biden-Harris administration that, quote-unquote, opened the border? Excuse me?
Why am I talking to you?
He's my inner voice. So you're talking to me. He's my inner voice.
That's right. It's like Inside Out. You ever seen that movie, the Disney movie? I'm anger. Anyways, so could you? I'm still waiting for an answer, because it seems like you said that there was an open border, and yet you can't tell us a single law that was changed to quote unquote open the border. It's really weird. It's almost like everything you're saying is completely untrue.
The Remain in Mexico policy. Joe Biden.
Remain in Mexico has nothing to do with opening the border. Remain in Mexico only meant that some people were staying in Mexico while they sought asylum. And by the way, keeping people in a country that they're not from while they're trying to seek asylum from people that are trying to get them from other said country is a really fucking bad idea, and it's really inhumane. You sound like a real kind gentleman. I bet you call yourself Christian, don't you?
Oh. And you, this bleeding heart liberal, is going to talk to me about what is kind.
I'm not a liberal, and I'm not a bleeding heart. I'm not a liberal, and I'm not a bleeding heart. Now, why don't you answer my question? So outside of your little Remain in Mexico thing, which has nothing to do with border security, what did the Biden-Harris administration do? Yeah, I know you want to pivot away. I know you want to do ad homs, but let's stay on target, bud. What did the Biden-Harris administration do to quote-unquote open the border legally? Because guess what? I'll just help you out, since you seem to be having a real hard time with this one. Nothing. There is zero things that they did to quote unquote open the border. The only thing that they did that opened the border is when people like you go, they opened the border. That's it.
Explain to me why when Trump regained office, the border closed, the crossings came to nearly zero. What happened?
They didn't. So and actually, here's the problem: is that a year? I'll explain it to you. In April of, if you look at great, I'll explain it to you. You said explain it to you. I'll explain it to you. You asked. Great.
Do shit.
Yeah. Great. Now stop talking. I'll explain it to you. In April of 2024. Encounters, which is the thing that you're talking about, because we don't track crossings, by the way. You can't find me crossings on CBP's website. You can, however, find encounters. Encounters started going down in April of 2024. Who was president in April of 2024?
Well, and why did he do that?
Who was president in April of 2024?
That's the only reason.
Who was president in April of 2024? Who was president in April of 2024? Okay, I'll help you out. It was Joe Biden. And from April of 2024 and from April of 20... Sir, I'm just helping you out since you can't seem to answer the question. It was Biden, and from April of 2024 all the way into January of 2025, the numbers kept dropping and dropping and dropping. Donald Trump didn't do shit. It was Joe Biden. And guess what? The reason why Joe Biden didn't do an executive order prior to that, it's because he was trying to get a legislative solution passed, because executive orders can just change from president to president. Real presidents and people who care about this country and real legislators, they try to get long-lasting pieces of legislation through Congress, because that make sure that the next president that comes in can't just with a stroke of a pen undo whatever it is that they did with an executive order, because an executive order is not law. And Joe Biden had the most comprehensive border bill that we've seen in 60 years on the table. But guess what? Donald Trump got it killed.
And I am eternally grateful for him doing that.
You're eternally grateful for him stopping us fixing a lot of the problems that you're upset about? You're really dumb.
It wasn't the benefit wasn't worth the cost. A pathway to citizenship for illegal immigrants is not right.
There was no pathway to citizenship in the bill. That's not what the bill was, you idiot.
Bullshit.
Really? Why, do you want to look up H.R. 1 and we could talk about it? The Langford bill.
Yeah, I do. Pull it up.
Great. Well, I want you to point to me in the Langford bill where there was the pathway to citizenship. Go. Point to it. Show me the section. I'll delete my account right now. Joe, show me. Where is it? Let's go.
Kamala would never.
I'm pulling it up right now.
I'm waiting. Oh, wait, it's not in there? Oh, my God. But, you're glad that he killed the bill that has a bunch of extra border security. That is a bunch of...
Let him pull it up so I can play home music.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Go find it.
Sorry. Okay. It's okay.
You got it. I believe in you. I believe in me and you. I believe that... I don't know the words to that song. I've been trying to think of the words to that song all day long. But I believe in miracles. The way she hits that note right there when she says, I believe in miracles. I was like, how does she do that? I was like, I was trying to do it in the car. And I was like, because in the car is where I could sing, right? I was like, how does she do it? I could not figure it out. I couldn't do it. Oh, hold music. My bad.
Yeah. Your call is important to us. Please stay on the line. I got to tell you something that happened to me earlier with Olive, and I'm like,
okay,
I'm still not over it. I got to tell you, but
okay, I'm looking forward to hearing it. Hey guys, I set one of the gift gallery things as a goal. It's the gym gun. It makes a lot of noise. It scares me every time. So yeah, but also shout out to, and I hope she is still here. I saw you come in. Hey, Miss Ball. Shout out to Miss Ball. That's an A1 since day one right there. Thank you for the $10, love. Miss Ball, I call her Miss Deb actually. Miss Deb sent the 10 and said, Flint water still bad. Republican governor caused the issues. Yes, ma'am. That's very true. They claim that it's fixed, but again, the Flint water crisis is bad. But and also guys, do you all know that it's like over 1 million people in the United States of America live without indoor plumbing? 1 million people, again, in the richest nation in the world, right? We are nothing like, the United States is kind of like a shack with a Porsche parked out in front. You know what I mean? It's like, you drive a nice car, but where do you live?
You're like,
it got roaches.
What? It's got. You're like.
This is why I take naps. Caller, did you get the info for us? Yeah. Did I lose him? Hi, hello? Caller.
Caller.
Did I press a button? I didn't press any buttons. I promise, guys. He's not talking. This is awkward. Jim. He hung up.
Yeah.
They went skedaddle. You know the word skedaddle? It means skedaddle. Somebody said skedaddle.
Somebody said skedaddle.
He went down too easy. He went down too easy. I thought he had a little more fight in him, that guy.
No, he didn't have any fight in him.
All right, I'm gonna tell you this real quick, and then I'm gonna go to bed. But a lot of you may know our friend Olive. I was just scrolling through earlier, and I came through Olive's live, and she's got she was doing something on the screen. I was confused because I'm looking at the screen. I was like, that looks like Windows 95.
Jeez.
That looks like that looks like Windows from like 30 years ago. And I'm like staring at the screen, and I'm like, that's weird. And then I see AOL Instant Messenger up, and she's like she's like typing, and I'm like, what is going on here?
Okay.
And she's talking about this, and she's explaining that she's playing a game, Erica, and the game is that like it's something to do with like they're basically like cosplaying a 90s kid and like being on like AOL Instant Messenger and like and then she was like and I was like what the fuck? It's just like you guys are like because they're like co-opting our and then someone made a comment about like oh, it's not really complete without a modem, like your internet connection getting interrupted at some point.
Yes.
And then she's like, is that like I love all of it. She's so funny. She's like, is that like dial up? Is that like the dial up thing? So I was like,
she's like 23, right?
I know she's a baby to me, and I'm like, so anyway, so I requested up real quick, and I just hit play on a YouTube video, which was the AOL sound, and I was like, this is what you're missing, and she's like, you would hear that every time you connected to the internet. And she's like, I would just not. And I was like, well,
no, you didn't have a choice.
So anyways.
And don't let anyone pick up the phone while you were online either, or else a wrap. You get kicked off in the middle of a age, sex, location conversation, and then someone picks up the phone. Oh my God, I'm never going to talk to them again. Yeah. No one remembers ASL?
ASL, come on, you guys. Okay, you've got
awesome, guys. Please make sure that you are following my friend Matt. He's the absolute best. All right, make sure you are following Politics with Matt, not just here on the TikTok, but also over on the Tube. All right, do all of the good things. Are you sure you want to go, Matt? It's Saturday.
I know, but here's the thing: is that I'll let you in on a little secret. Is that I'm probably gonna be Yeah, probably.
Are you gonna go live?
So, all right.
Are you gonna go live? Yeah. All right, I'll be there. I'll be there with bells on.
Yeah.
Telling you to sing songs.
I got my daughter's dance recital in the afternoon.
Oh, awesome.
And then tomorrow night I'll go on at some point. So.
Oh, okay, cool. You and Nemo?
Okay. All right.
All right, I just want okay, so Matt has been holding this for a while. Okay, all right. He's been holding this for a while. Matt has a new co-host, guys, and her name's Erica. All right, but it's not with the K, it's with the C. All right, Nemo's permanent replacement. Nemo, if you're watching, it's been a great run. You know what's so funny? The other day I was in your chat. I'll make this quick. It was so funny. When I came up on the panel, I said that I was Nemo's permanent replacement with Nemo right there, right? And someone put in the chat, like hell you are. Bruh.
There's like people are like
fight over that one.
They don't. They're like, we like you, but don't fuck with Nemo. We're like, right,
no,
guys.
Nemo's not gone for no damn forever. What are we talking about? No, Nemo and Matt will be on tomorrow.
But it was. I still encourage. I do still. Last thing I'll say is I encourage anyone who didn't watch the where we were like raising money to help with his dental surgery. If it ended up turning into like an in memoriam. Like I just please like go back on the tube and watch like some of that. He ended up watching like an hour of it, and he said he was just dying laughing. So
I was very surprised that he didn't catch it live because I know like you told them not to watch it, but like I was surprised that he didn't catch it live. I was like, oh my God, I'm black, so I'm like, don't be saying that shit. I was like, don't be saying that. That's crazy. That's what I was saying on the back end, but you know, nah. Nah.
That's well.
Someone said Nemo has risen.
Yeah. Anyways. All right. No, I'm sorry, I think I know where he is. I bet he's
somewhere.
But or something. But no, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna be responsible because it's 3 a.m. here. I'm gonna go sleep.
Super
you guys, but I'm gonna tell you this though. I'm gonna keep an eye. Before I go to bed, I'm gonna keep an eye on this. And before Erica gets off, if those likes aren't up over 400,000. Maybe that's I won't go live tomorrow night.
Hey, Matt, because they be listening to men and shit, right? Like when y'all be telling them what to do, they be doing it and stuff. Like, where's Hector? All right, can you tell them to take care of the gym gun so I can clear that one out? I'm so sick. I don't like this gift gallery thing, Matt. I hate it.
I know. I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan. But guys, it's like really, it's like one of those things. It's like it's actually like the most helpful. I know. It's like we don't want to. It's like we hate doing it. I'll be honest with you guys. Like I hate doing it. Like I don't even like to mention the gift gallery because like it's tough because it's like there's a lot of things that you're like, oh, I don't want to ask people, but it's like Ari will tell you because Ari's like the TikTok whisperer, the TikTok girl. She'll be like, the gift gallery is like the most important thing you need to do, blah 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 blah. Like, and then she's like, and you do this and this. And I was like, okay, fine. And it actually is one of the most important ways to actually. Like, I know it's tough. So I'm not going to make Erica ask. I'm going to ask for Erica. Like, do whatever you can to help fill out the gift gallery because it will help her move up. I know. I hate it too. So I don't even like to ask, but I'm going to ask for you. So do it for Erica and get her likes up over 400,000. I'm going to be watching.
Yes, Matt's watching.
All right.
He doesn't sleep. I want you all to know that. Sure, Jan.
I sleep.
Thank you, Max.
Thanks so much, friend. I like you.
Have a good night.
So much.
See you tomorrow.
All right.
Or today. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. Awesome. Matt's the best. Drop some hearts in the chat for Matt, y'all. And again, Matt, politics with Matt. Fucking awesome. Oh, thank you guys for the fireworks. Oh, wait. Spin that shit. Okay. All right. Friends. Okay. Friends, listen. Okay. Drop your favorite hashtags in the chat. All right. If you are watching over on the tube, all right, I know it's a whole bunch of lonely men over there that want to call in and be weird. Don't. But if you want to call in and have a 1v1, all right, and discuss the current state of affairs, politics, let's go. The number is on your screen on the tube. It's 720-295-4868. Again, 720-295-4868. All right. If you are a Trump supporter, you are the demographic of people I'm looking to have a conversation with. If you're over in the TikTok, I would definitely say same. What I want you to do if you're a Trump supporter is look at the bottom of your screen, turn that pink and blue symbol of the two people, turn it gray. All right, make it gray. Okay, let's do that. All right, so Trump supporters request up. You're the demographic of people I like to speak with. We never made it through our Trump impersonation, so I guess I'm going to go back to that. Mom Donnie. I like saying Mom Donnie's name. Like, it's a cool-ass last name. Mom Donnie. You drink water. Oh, cha-cha-cha-cha. So... who's my favorite Spice Girl? I used to like Sporty Spice. Sporty Spice was my favorite Spice Girl because she was sporty. That's literally it. She was a tomboy, and I like to fancy myself as a tomboy when I was a kid. So there's that. Placenta. Okay. What? I have some stories to tell about AOL. Remember one time my aunt caught me on AOL? When I tell you I got the online safety talk, and it was my oldest aunt too. She don't play that shit. I got a stern talking to is what I got. So there's that. I said, don't play that shit. Do not play that shit. And so I'm happy to have the kid that I have. My kid don't play that shit. Anywho, let's go back to Donald Trump and who does a better Donald Trump? Me or Donald Trump? So far, I'm in the lead. I am in the lead because I do a better Trump than Trump does. Just want to let you all know that. All right. So here we go. Oh, that's kind of going to be the intro to it. Is it still there? Oh, that shit is huge. Why is it so big? Said no one ever. I don't know why I did that. That's not what she said, Ed. You don't have to lie like that. She did not say that shit. Said no one ever. I have to move it over like this. I'm sorry. There we go. Finally. Now we can see it. And I got to put it up in the thing like this so you don't see the web address. Okay. There we go. Make it a little bit bigger. Okay. She didn't say that shit. Okay. You don't have to lie, Greg. You don't have to lie. Okay. We're done. Oh, why? I was about to do Trump. God damn it.
Call from
James.
Hi, caller. Are you a Trump supporter? Just for that, you got to hear my Trump impersonation.
Hussein Obama.
So,
He's one of the dumbest.
No, I only support myself.
Barack Hussein Obama is one of the worst deals I've ever seen. Democrats. D-U-O.
Okay.
Duo. They go on television and say, oh, well, this is just like the Obama nuclear deal. This is the exact opposite. Opposite, guys. I would not try to do the JCPOA. Pas deux. Duh is French. It's French for two. Or is it Spanish? Maybe it's Latin. I don't know. It's German. I don't know. But pas deux.
Maybe
I wouldn't
you
do
know
that.
that
It's the JCPOA. It's just the JCPOA, guys. All right. It was a good deal. I'm sorry. You know, Iran, such a strong country, so prideful, so strong. That's why we don't have a deal with them yet, you know? That's why we don't have a deal, but we'll have a deal soon. A deal is on the way, guys. Don't worry. It's going to be a great summer. Great summer, guys. Trump won't let you down. I'm going to let you down. But you know, it's okay, guys. Don't expect anything from me, okay? I promise. All right? You won't take that trip.
Okay.
Okay? All right. Okay. All right? They gave billions, I tell you, billions to Iran. Billions. All right, now listen to Donald Trump, and you got to tell me who did a better Trump. All right? Because me or Trump?
Deals I've ever seen. And this has no relation. I like these morons, these Democrats, D-U-M, Democrats, that go on television and say, oh, well, this is just like the Obama did. This is the exact opposite. They gave billions and billions of dollars to Iran, including $1.7 billion put into a Boeing 757 with the seats taken out because there wasn't enough room if you left the seats.
He hung up because I did a better Trump than Trump. Come on. Why did he hang up? Why you leave? Come back. I want you to tell me who did a better Trump. Me or Trump? It's me. I win. I'm the champion. Guess what, guys? Who wants to sing a song? Anybody want to sing a song? Right? Anybody? No? Anybody want to sing a song? It's getting late. All right? It's getting late. Why you got to be here? It's getting late. That's Marsha Ambrosia, I think. I don't know that lady's name, but she's from the Floritude group, is what she is. I have a song for you. I do. Who's calling me at this hour?
Call from
Sam.
Hey, Sam. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, I am.
Okay. All right. For TikTok purposes, how old are you?
I just turned 49.
Shout out to you. When's your birthday?
Thank you.
When was your birthday?
My birthday was June 5th.
Oh, June 5th. Okay. You're a Gemini. Okay, cool. Geminis
You
are
know,
fucking
I
awful.
saw you doing the Trump support. I mean, the Trump thing. Can you do a Joe Biden?
I'm not really good at the Joe Biden one. I haven't had to practice him much.
You don't really have to practice Joe Biden. All you have to do is
go to sleep.
Yeah, all you have to do is stutter a lot and act like you know how to talk.
Hey. We don't make fun of people with speech impediments. Don't do that. That's just not cool.
I mean, you make fun of Trump.
Trump doesn't have
He has a speech impediment.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does. You know he does. Come on, let's be honest.
Doesn't.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, he does not.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
I think he has a worse speech impediment than Joe Biden
You
does.
can think that, but the thing is that Joe Biden confirmed that he has a speech impediment. Donald Trump has not. So therefore, Donald Trump doesn't have a speech impediment, and Joe Biden does, in fact, have one. You know, I just don't like when people do ableism. Don't do that shit.
Donald Trump is from New York. He has that New York speech impediment accent.
There's no such thing as a New York speech impediment accent. Like,
yes, it is. Yes, it is. No,
did
I'm
you
not
call
weird.
to discuss why you are still supporting Donald Trump, or did you call in here to do whatever
Look, I'll
this?
tell you why. I'll be civil with you. I support Trump after the shit show Joe Biden pulled. Why wouldn't I?
What was a shit show that Joe Biden pulled?
Afghanistan, shit show.
Oh,
Opening the
Afghanistan
borders,
was a poop
shit
show.
show.
Let's talk about it.
Hold on. Let me finish. I'm going to tell
I
you.
like to go one at a time before you get
This
lost
is
in
what's
it.
wrong with you people. You people don't want to hear it. Then you're going to cut me off because you don't want to let me talk. You want to talk and overtalk people, but you don't want nobody else to talk.
And then what we can do is we can go to the next one. So you don't
we
want to talk
could go
about
to
one, you just want to ramble
Afghanistan.
off?
We can talk about his son. We can talk about his son, Mr. Cocaine, Mr. Crackhead. We can talk about him, but you don't want to talk about
it
him.
was crack. Thank you very much. All right.
Yeah, I know you don't want to talk about that, though. You don't want to talk about that. You want to talk over that. You shouldn't be mad at Donald Trump. You know who you should be mad at? You should be mad at the American people that voted for him.
Stop yelling!
I'm not yelling. I'm talking over you like you do everybody else.
You gotta stop yelling. The chat, literally, like 10 different people have just said, "Why are you yelling?" Stop yelling.
I'm not yelling. I'm talking over you.
Like, stop it.
Okay, since you say stop it, I will. But will you stop?
Latter-day Saints.
Christ has nothing to do with it.
Yeah, not the black one.
Christ
I'm
has
calling
nothing
the
to do
white
with
one right now. Good grief. I like to keep the black one out of this. Good God. Jesus Christ.
God has nothing to do with this neither.
Ridiculous. I'm actually going to say a few thank yous before I go into this because you are fucking loud. Like,
Go ahead.
Absolutely
Go
loud
ahead.
for no reason.
I'll tone it down for you just for a little bit because you are a lady.
There we go. Here. If you could say something.
Something.
There we go. It's going to be this one. Okay. All right. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to say a few thank yous and then I will go into what you said and we'll start with Afghanistan first. Thank you to, make sure I can say your name. Thank you to Janet for the $10 on a PayPal. Janet said, I don't really care that he keeps falling asleep. The problem is he keeps waking up. Welcome home. You are my kind of lady, Janet. Shout out to you, Janet. Shout out to you. Also, shout out to, make sure I can say your name. Shout out to Keena for the $25. Keena said, my B-Day was June 4th. Happy birthday to us Geminis. I love your content and your endurance. You are a queen. Happy birthday. Thank you so very much, Keena. Happy birthday to you too, love. Shout out to you, Jim. Thank you very much. Drop some hearts in the chat for Janet and for Keena. And also, Meg, thank you so much for the $5 over on PayPal. Meg said, thank you for being you. That's too kind. Thank you so very much. I appreciate that, friend. Thank you. And Wesley Pillow, thank you for the $2 super chat. Wesley said, caller swallowed his mic. Man, that shit is in his diaphragm right now. All right. So let's hope he stays calm. Thank you so much, guys, for the love. I appreciate y'all. Drop some hearts in the chat for yourselves. All right. And let's keep doing all of the good things, guys. Oh, he hung up. Not the skedaddle.
They went skedaddle. You know the word skedaddle? It means skedaddle. Somebody said skedaddle.
He probably was talking that entire time, but what he didn't know is that I turned his fucking mic down. So there's that part. That's what he get, old loud ass motherfucker. All that darn going yelling. Stop screaming in my damn ear, weirdo. Anywho. All right. him mentioning Afghanistan tells me that he doesn't know anything about anything. All right. Because if he was an honest person, what he recognized is that both Donald Trump and President Biden played a part in the failure of the pullout in Afghanistan. All right. Anybody remember the Doha Agreement? Anyone? Doha? Anyone? You know, where Donald Trump negotiated with terrorists in 2020, February to be specific. All right. Didn't even meet with the Afghani government. He met with the Taliban and made a deal with the Taliban. Okay. He made a deal with terrorists. Okay. All right. That mic. Okay. Marshmallow, that was funny. That mic was so deep, it was touching the prostate. God damn. God damn. My God, today. Yeah. So the Trump administration, what they did with the Doha Agreement is that they made this arrangement with the Taliban that the Taliban would stop recruitment. So no recruiting. And also that they wouldn't do any type of propaganda. All right. And so what happened is by June, they made this arrangement in February of 2020. By June of 2020, all right, U.S. intelligence actually was aware that the Taliban hadn't stopped any of that shit, that they were still actively recruiting and they were still producing propaganda material. They knew that. All right. However, they kept that plan in place. All right. They did, because they made that plan with the intent of Donald Trump winning a second term in 2020. However, that didn't happen. Donald Trump, in a fucking hissy fit, all right, arranged with the Afghan government by way of it was one of his people. It was the Secretary of State. I can't remember what his Secretary of State name was, but via the Secretary of State arranged with the Afghan government to release 5,000 Taliban members. 5,000 of them motherfuckers, right? Or as Phil would call them, 5,000 patriots. Yes, 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 yes. And then also cut our forces in Afghanistan in half, all in December of 2020. All right. That's what he did. All right. One of those men that was released in December of 2020 ended up becoming the president of Syria. The dude that's president of Syria right now, that's him. It wasn't Pompeo. It wasn't Pompeo. It was somebody else. It wasn't Pompeo. It wasn't Mike Pompeo. I got to fact check that. You may be right. Let me check here. I don't like this. I'm going to Chrome. Let's see. Do 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 do. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Yep. And it was Secretary of State Mike Pompeo. Thank you. What's your name? Could you put it in the chat? LTD. Thank you very much. It was Mike Pompeo. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So there we have it. That he negotiated the release of 5,000 Taliban members. Then, so once we had them back on the ground, they started doing what the Taliban do, you know, causing a ruckus, blowing up shit and harassing people and whatnot. So the pullout was supposed to be in April of 2021, yet Biden had to push it back. And the reason why he pushed it back is because we simply weren't ready. The Afghani government wasn't ready for us to leave Afghanistan, right? And so Biden pushed it. He pushed it. He tried to negotiate. It didn't work because you don't fucking negotiate with terrorists, okay? God damn it. Jesus Christ. There's a reason why you don't negotiate with terrorists. What the fuck are we doing here? But Donald Trump did. Y'all don't like to remember that part, okay? Y'all hate talking about that part. You try to put the blame fully on Joe Biden. A bullshit. I do want you all to know that Joe Biden, all right, losing a life is bad. All right. You all want to always like point to the numbers. Joe Biden, under his administration, lost less service members than Donald Trump did in his first term. So there's that. Additionally, also, Donald Trump is already on his way to losing more in his second term than Biden did in his entire first term anyways. So here we are. Boom. There's that. Anywho, keep doing all of the good things, guys. Tap the screen, share the live. All right, let's get the lights up to 400,000. If you can't tell, my eyes are getting low. They're getting so low. So So low. Who is this person? Colbera. Are you a Trump supporter? I can't talk.
Yes, I am.
For TikTok purposes, how old are you?
19.
Okay. All right. Why are you still supporting Trump? Are you chewing? Please don't chew in my ear. I think that's rude.
No, I'm sorry. I was eating lasagna. It's late for me too, so I just woke up and I just wanted to eat. I'm sorry though, if I can't eat.
No, I
so
don't know. Did your mom
I just
tell you
wanted.
not to eat in people's ears when you're on the phone?
No.
She never told you that.
Sorry, I
was
bought the
rude?
phone down. I bought the phone down when I was trying to reach for my fork.
Call from.
Hi, caller. Are you a Trump supporter?
Hell no.
Hell no. What you trying to say?
That he's a goddamn child molester, and I don't. It's more so
All
about.
right, tap the screen, y'all. Okay, all right. 19-year-old. Why are you still supporting Trump? You got one more motherfucking time. I just want to let you know that, okay?
All right.
Keep playing.
Sorry, ma'am.
Don't be rude.
Sorry.
Why are you still supporting Trump?
I would say mostly because of his immigration. I like what he's been doing.
Watch how I don't give a fuck. I told you to stop chewing in my motherfucking ear. It is 12:21 at night. I don't like it. Stop it. Now you can't come back here no more. It's rude. It's so rude. Just heavily rude. Don't do that. Pyro, are you a Trump supporter? Pyro going once. Pyro going twice. Okay, Pyro took himself out. All right, keep tapping that screen, guys. Tap, tap, tap the screen. Share the live. Do all of the good things. All of the good things. Okay? All of the good things. I'm going to give like 2 more seconds, and then I'm going to start singing a song. I am. I found a song I want to sing. Content. Oh, I got a visibility warning. Okay.
This was good. This was good, actually. Thank you.
Are you black? Are you black?
Huh?
Are you black?
Yeah, I'm Blagga. Trump, baby.
You are? I think it's odd that you want to act like a little white boy. All right, go hang out with your cousins and
I'm a
learn
country.
how to
Actually,
play the
no.
Dessins and all that good stuff. Go do that. Go hang around some black folks, okay? All right? Get your wits about you. Go learn yourself something. Stop trying to be like little weird-ass white boys, okay? Appreciate you. All right? I'll tell you, you're going to hang around your cousins because your mama never took you around there. Mitchell. Ain't no fucking way. Mr. Mitchell, are you a Trump supporter?
Listen, I'm just laughing because do these people do they not understand that they don't like us. They don't want us in this country. They don't appreciate everything that we have given to these people. I just don't get it. I'm a 55-year-old man who served this country for 32 years. For 32 years, I've served this country in civil service and in war. And I don't understand how these folks don't understand how we serve this country, and we have done this since the inception of this country. But when we were slaves, it baffles my mind how they do not appreciate us. It just baffles my mind.
We don't need that. We don't need the validation from white folks. We don't need that validation. They don't have to appreciate us or anything of that nature.
sister,
Yes, sir.
trust me when I say this.
Mm-hmm.
I love you. I love you so much. I wish you were my wife. I love
Don't make
you.
it weird.
But I just
Don't
can't.
make it weird.
I can't.
Oh my God.
No, I'm not trying to weird you out or nothing. I'm just saying. I just can't. I don't understand how we continue to deal with this. I really don't understand how we
What's there to do?
continue to. I don't know. That's the problem. I just
Also,
no. I do.
You know that kid that was just up here?
Know.
That kid that was eating lasagna up here? What Wayne say? Real G's move in silence like lasagna, right? We can't have conversations like that, like on this right here. That's a Zoom call.
I mean, we can, but we can't, but we can, but we can't. You know, you understand what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
It's funny. I work in welfare. Okay, I'm a caseworker for welfare, and I've been a caseworker for welfare for 19 years. I served in the military for 13 years. So, you know, nobody can really tell me about anything. Like, I've served all over the world. So I've been in other countries. I've dealt with other people. And when people try to come to me and tell me about how other people think, I can shut them down immediately because I've been there and you haven't. So I can literally relate to how other people from other countries think that come to this country and how they talk. The situations that we are dealing with right now, especially with that situation with that 14-year-old boy, nah, you can't you can't say nothing to me about that situation. First of all, you have to understand the people in South Carolina. I'm from, or not me personally, but my family is from South Carolina. And I know the people of South Carolina, and I know how the black people in South Carolina are. And they are very non-voting. That's the very problem right there. They don't vote.
Why do you think they don't vote, though?
You know why?
No, think about
because
it. Just
I
like,
know
why don't you
people.
think
I know people from South Carolina. Black people in South Carolina don't vote.
But
they
why?
don't.
Why don't
You
they
can
vote?
look at the statistics.
Mm-hmm.
They don't vote.
But why don't they vote?
They'll probably because they're mentally suppressed. They're mentally suppressed in their heads. They don't think that their vote counts. They don't think their vote counts.
That's literally what's happening right now, though. Think about it. That's literally what's happening. We have a history within the country to where we have voter suppression in this country.
You are exactly right.
Violence actually attached to that.
You are exactly right.
Okay.
And when you look at what happened when Obama was running, what was the voter turnout? It was astronomical.
Yeah, amongst black people, yes.
Astronomical.
But then we stay home during the midterms.
Yup. Exactly.
So like when we think about South Carolina, what we have to think about is, what is it? It's a red state, unfortunately. All right. And they do things to hinder the black vote. So when you are constantly, and that's what's happening. They want us to not vote. Like, look at the redistricting effort that they're doing right now throughout the South. South Carolina is actually one of those, but South Carolina has already been cut, cracked, and carved up all over the place anyways, to where the black vote has already been diluted. And they're doing it even more so now that the Supreme Court has given them the green light to do so. So with that being said, when you continuously participate in a system but you don't get the outcome that you desire, that can in fact be discouraging. And they're doing that throughout the South. Not just it's not subversive, it's really overt right now, overt, and it's clear as day what it is that they're doing, but by the letter of the law they can do it. But it's what they want. They want us to not participate. They want us to feel like our votes don't matter, but they do. We have to continue to show up. We have to continue to show up. We have to continue to participate in the civic process, because the thing is that we don't get anything done, all right, if we don't have the representation, the people in Washington, to actually help us get it done. All right, like we need the Congressional Black Caucus. All right, we need to have more progressives.
Here's what I'm gonna tell you.
I'm listening.
Here's what I'm gonna tell you. Here is the thing. This is what we need. And I belong to a live that's called the Lenny Soul Morning Show. We are on from 7 to 12 from Monday through Friday on TikTok and on the Favorite app. We are in favor of getting the young people to listen to us, because we post and we talk about factual politics. We don't deal on feelings. We deal on facts. We do facts. 100% facts, not feelings. And that is the thing that we are trying to put into the young generation. We are not giving up on y'all. We're not giving up on you.
How old do you think
we
I am?
are the voice. I don't know. You look like you maybe in your 20s, late 20s, early 30s.
I'm 40 years old.
Oh yeah, you young. You still young. You young. I'm 55. You young. You young to me. You young to me. But that's not a disrespect. That is not a disrespect at all. That is not a disrespect.
I have a question.
Yes.
What's the point? What's the point? You guys talk about facts. Okay. All right. What does someone else talk about feelings? Does someone else talk about feelings?
Wait.
Who's talking about feelings?
You just went silent.
No, it didn't. I asked you a question. I said, somebody else, you guys talk about facts. Is somebody else talking about feelings?
Oh, wait. Did we get a disconnect? I don't.
Yeah.
You said somebody talked about feelings.
Yeah. You said y'all talk about facts over there. All right. Who talks about feelings? Because you say y'all don't talk about feelings. So who talk about feelings? I got whole music.
I'm... Did you just honestly put on the damn... Did you just put on the medical... the medical pause?
I got whole music. Hey, y'all. We gonna call it. All right. So, Mr. Mitchell. All right. I'm not gonna be kind to you because you're the same age as my parents. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bid you adieu. All right. I hope you have a great night. Y'all keep talking about the facts and doing all of the good things. All right. Have a good night. All right, y'all. Here. Oh, speaking of facts, the Fun and Facts show returns this upcoming Wednesday as long as Hector can breathe, okay? As long as Hector can breathe, Fun and Facts will be back on Wednesday. All right, hopefully Hector is also back today, Sunday. All right, he hasn't been feeling too hot, but hopefully my friend comes back, all right, and gives you guys an amazing, amazing show on a Sunday, going up on a Sunday. All right, and I guess I'll be back tomorrow to talk more about feelings. I don't fucking know. Okay. I have no idea what's happening, guys. I don't know anything anymore. I be trying and I don't know. The stuff that doesn't make sense to me sometimes. And I gotta go with it. I just gotta go with it. Okay. But with that being said, if somebody wants to send the gym gun, by all means do so. And before we go, I didn't get to do this yesterday because I was really super excited about the 10K over on the tube. I want to say thank you. All right, let me say thank you. Thank you to Max for clearing out the money guns. Thank you to Amanda for the roses, Trailer Swift for the Leon the Lion. Thank you to April December for the meteor shower, Hector for the well, also April December for the kissy hearts. Mwah. And let me see here, Katie Tree for the galaxies, Jen J for the corgis. Bitch, I'm a dog. Also, Sharona for the fireworks, Emmy for the hand hearts, Sharona for the donuts, Big D for the Mamdani hats. All right, you guys are friggin' awesome. Friggin' awesome. So thank you so much. Drop some hearts in the chat for yourselves. Okay. Tomorrow's Sunday, the last day of this week for the last day of the TikTok week, right? So tomorrow we'll try again and we'll try for a Future City, a Diamond Gun, and the Flying Jets. And we'll just have to see what fucking happens, okay? I'm going to keep my fingers crossed and put some energy in the air. And for those that don't understand, the gift gallery is what TikTok looks at, all right, for engagement. And they pretty much say, that like, ooh, you like her. We're going to push her off into the algorithm, bring more people into the live is what this is. That's what the gift gallery does for you. Right now, we're in League B5. Before we left for vacation, we were in B3. So we're going to try to get back to B3, if not higher. So we'll just keep giving it a go. All right. I'm going to have to call in some reinforcement. Oh, damn, big account. All right. And then I'm going to ask my mom. Remember, guys, I'm 40 years old. I'm 40. Okay, all right, let's get out of here. I'm tired. Go say hi to my friend Swan. Tubers, I don't know where to send you because it's late and Matt's not on and nobody else is on. All right, so I don't know where to send you, but I do know TikTokers. Go say hi to Swan at Swan of Blackness. She is on her main account tonight, so go over there and show her love. Make sure you drop those hearts in the chat for Swan and do all of the good things. Show her love. All right. And I think we should play my theme music. Oh, wait, I was supposed to do a song for you guys, but I'm stopping. So the song's not going to work. Fudge tickles. I'll try. I hope you're ready for this. I need a drink. I'm drinking the wrong thing. All right. Okay. Sorry for the mouth noises. I apologize in advance. All right, I apologize. Okay. Tonight, gonna have myself a real good time. I feel alive. And the world, I turn it inside out. Yeah. I'm floating around in ecstasy. So don't stop me now. Don't stop me now. Oh, yeah, I messed the rhythm up. 'Cause I'm having a good time. I fucked it up. I'm a shooting star leaping through the sky like a tiger, defying the laws of gravity. I'm a racing car passing by like Lady Godiva. I'm gonna go, go, go. There's no stopping me. I'm burning through the sky, yeah. 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of light. I wanna make a supersonic man out of you. Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now if you want to have a good time. Just give me a call. Don't stop me now. Okay, I'm finished. I'm stopping. All right, that was fun. Let's do it again tomorrow. Same time? No, not really. We'll be on in the afternoon tomorrow, okay? All right, there's that part. All right, haha. My handlers aren't here. I do whatever the fuck I want to do when they're not around. So there's that part. All right, thank you all so very much for hanging out. Let me go ahead and play my theme music, or as Deion Sanders would say, give me my theme music. Yeah. All right. Hey, y'all, thank you all so very much for hanging out with me here today. All right, J Baby, I don't know you, so therefore, this is what we can do. Send me a message later. Fuck you. The only people that get to talk shit about my singing are my friends. There we go. Anywho, with that being said, guys, thank you so very much for hanging out with me here on this Saturday night. Today was super busy day. I've been up since fucking 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to sleep. I'm going to sleep. Boom. All right, I'm going to sleep. I'm fucking tired. All right, with that being said, thank you to everyone who tapped the screen, shared a live, who sent a donation, who sent a gift, who sent a comment, who sent a like, who did all the stuff. Shout out to the tubers. Thank you to everyone who liked the stream, who subscribed tonight. Thank you so very much for keeping the comment section going. Thank you to all our super chatters. Y'all are fucking awesome. I appreciate all of the love. Y'all are fucking awesome. All right, I wish nothing but happiness and prosperity, good health, good wealth, great sex, and all that jazz to you. So with that being said, guys, I leave you with this as I always do. All right, if you can't do something kind for yourselves, please do something kind for someone else. I love y'all. I really do. All right, what we're going to do now is we're going to go have a good night because we're going to go hang out with Swan. All right, Swan of Blackness with 4 S's. So you got to say it like this, Swan of Blackness. All right. Go say hi to Swan, drop those hearts in the chat. All right, share, repost her live, send her some love. Just do all the good things, guys. I appreciate you all. With that being said, we're out of here.